fact that I can start this video with while you're watching this. It's the day after my birthday and my sister's here. It literally makes me feel like I'm gonna get diarrhea, if I'm being so honest with you, when I think about how excited I am. But what a way to start the vlog. We're 20 seconds in and I've talked about diarrhea. That's a Hannah video. Hee hee. Today is Labor Day. I am putting some wax in my office. Smells good. I grabbed 2 hash browns at McDonald's, and then I'm gonna eat the 2 hash browns and I'll show you guys the groceries. And then, oh my god, you guys, I made so many D20 stickers for myself. It's crazy. But then I'm gonna get to work on the 8 orders I have left to do for today. Because of it being Labor Day, it was like fine. I like set it up that I was gonna finish orders today because duh, there's no mail, so it doesn't really matter. But before I get working on that, I do need to film my August reading wrap up so that I can edit that sometime today. I'll probably edit it after I'm done working, if I'm being honest with you, and get that up for tomorrow, which would have been last week's video on Hannah's reading round. But that's the plan for today. Those are like the for sure things that I need to do. Other optional items for the day is plan with me. I just don't know how long. Well, my reading wrap up will probably take me like 20 to 25 minutes. Or probably like 30 minutes, let's be real. My orders, I don't know off the top of my head how long they're gonna take. I haven't really looked through them. And then the editing will take like no time because I half-assed that shit. Let's be real, there's nothing to really like super edit during a sit-down video. It's just kind of like, that's a video. So I need to do my October lineup and I need to work on book journaling stuff. So there's like tons of options of things for us to do today. But the priority is my reading wrap up and my orders. Obviously, well, orders number 1 priority, and then reading wrap up. Why is this so loud? That's crazy. What is this weird country music? One thing about me, I do not like country music. That was really strange, but I'm gonna put on a YouTube video while I eat my hash browns. And yeah, I usually play 1 game of Forest Shuffle. That's my like morning routine with Brecky. Okay. Groceries. We spent like $115 this week. I am gonna make dinners this week. We got stuff to make the like sausage and gnocchi dish that Chris is obsessed with, and then I got stuff to make grilled cheese and vegetable soup. So just so you know where we stand, and Chris got some frozen stuff for after work. He tried to go to McDonald's last. We got a Diet Coke and a Diet Dr. Pepper. And so there's that. And I got just some other different stuff for lunches. You guys know the deal. So, what do we have? Parmesan. This is for the sausage gnocchi, as well as the sausage. You need this like kibasi. I got some Gouda for our grilled cheeses. This is some lunch meat chicken breast, and then I'm gonna put the kibasi back in here, and this is bacon for bacon on the grilled cheese. I got heavy cream because I have a bunch of mac and cheese in there. My heavy cream went bad. Got dip for chips and dip. And then this is my secret ingredient for the gnocchi. It doesn't say to use garlic butter, but that's the garlic parmesan basil butter. And it's so good with the gnocchi. I don't know. Chris has been on this weird frozen burger nonsense. I don't know. And then he found this, which is beef and broccoli, fully cooked and seasoned beef strips with broccoli and garlic soy. And then we have a bunch of rice, so gotta make rice to go with that. Then I got this bread, Italian style sandwich bread for the grilled cheeses, as well as we got some blueberry strudel muffins. I wanted chocolate chip, but Chris wanted blueberry. Not that he literally eats them, but you know, here we are. We have 1 Gatorade in there, so we got 4 Gatorades for Christopher's lunchy poo. I'll give him obviously the cold one for today. Spinach, that's for the gnocchi. Whenever I make that, I like to do grilled green beans on the side. So we got green beans, the gnocchi, sandwich slices for, you know, sandwiches. Also for the soup, we've got petite diced tomatoes and tomato sauce. Ooh, got some more bags. Why Chris wanted this, I don't know. We have 4,000 boxes of mac and cheese, but we're adding another. We got some chicken broth for the soup. We're just running low on onion and garlic powder, so I got new of those. Mixed frozen vegetables for the soup. Chips, these are my favorite chips. Lightly salted potato chips from Walmart. Bread, also when we were at Walmart, like all the employees had pom-poms and were chanting, and it was so weird. So strange. Potatoes for the soup. Toothpaste, I'm hoping that this toothpaste is like green mint flavored because it's my favorite. Also, I was in need of a new body wash, and of course, now that I need it, all of like the fun, good flavors that Native had were gone, but there's this limited edition Dove. I don't know if you guys can tell, it's like sparkly, but it's butter or pecan butter crunch. Oh my god, it's so good. It's a holiday scent. Transform your shower into a holiday bake shop with a rich, buttery scent of toasted pecans, caramelized sugar, and a touch of warm vanilla. Literally. It smells so good. So I'm excited about that, especially because the scent, I really wanted something like sweet because the scent I currently have, I had a sugar cookie scent, and then I had a grapefruit scent. So now it's time to go back to sweet. You get what I mean? Going back and forth between the sweet and the fruity scents. Oh, I guess we actually had 2 Gatorades already in here. Whatever, Powerade. Put one to the side for today. And then Chris did really, really bad about drinking or eating his yogurt last week. So we definitely did not need any yogurt this week. So I'm gonna go get all the groceries put away. I'll check in with y'all later. It's always bad news when it took you actually like over 40 minutes to film the video. Ugh. But I'm done with that. I'm gonna quickly film a yes, no, maybe reel. And it's not even, it's 12:45. That'll take me like 3 seconds. I'm gonna put all these books away because they're like everywhere. And I'm gonna go get to work on orders. There's a good chance you guys are gonna die because I think I have my shitty I have 2 camera batteries. One's shitty, and I think the shitty one is the one that's in there. About this, I'm currently reading. I'm not even gonna mark it as currently reading on Goodreads because I just so strongly feel like I'm gonna DNF it, but that's what I'm gonna listen to while I start my work for the day. Like I said, strong possibility in it being a DNF, but I'm gonna go and get all of these books put the fuck away. You guys died, but that was pretty quick and painless. I'm being really like stupid trying to record while I know your battery's literally gonna die, but got the rest of my Diet Coke and I'm gonna get to work. Before we get into the order filling, who do we have today? Here are all the mailers. We've got Michelle from MI, Andrea from California, Taylor from Indiana, Stephanie from Oklahoma, Amy from Kentucky, Danielle from Wisconsin, and Jeanette from North Carolina, Rachel from MD, and then a reship for Miss Ashley from Texas because the mail lost in the package. Gotta love the good old USPS. Just kidding. But I need to finish filling in my planner from yesterday. I do think I'm gonna maybe bring in one of my new 5 million D20 stickers. I think I do in fact need one, simply. But I'm gonna do this and then I'm gonna get to work. The foiler just finished heating up, which is perfect. And yeah, it should be a pretty painless day, honestly. It's noon now. I'm hoping I'm done with all this before 5 would be stellar. I think it should happen. Okay guys, we are done working and I've been done for like, I don't know, 10 minutes. I finished at like 4:30. So my prediction of 5 o'clock was pretty bang on, honestly. Making myself macaroni and cheese right now, waiting for the water to boil. I finished the audiobook I was listening to. I need to unpack the laptop because I had packed it for Daggerheart and whatever. It needs to be unpacked so I can edit my one video. I simply may. Also, just edit my vlog so that's done. Bang both of those out. And then I don't have to edit anything tomorrow. You know what I mean? It'll be all good in the hood. Nothing will need to be done. But, oh, my back is killing me. But, yeah. Basically, I was gonna, like I told you guys, possibly work on my kit lineup or my book journal. But I had to order toner, which it's usually same day shipping, or I can get the 8 a.m. to 4 a.m. window, but my only option was Wednesday. Not really sure what that's about, but it's fine because I'm done with the work that I have to do and I can literally do that stuff Wednesday or Thursday or whenever. None of those videos are going to be going up prior to that or need to go up prior to that. And truly, it doesn't matter. None of it matters. It all does not matter. Sometimes you just have to accept that. But I'm gonna eat some mac and cheese and edit my videos. I just want this water to boil so I can put the macaroni in so I can just lay flat for the 7 minutes that this takes to cook. I'm also so annoyed I ordered a little journal, so cute, for my new D&T campaign. But it was supposed to come today, now it's just like arriving tomorrow, coming from Amazon. So like it's not affected by the fact that there's no mail today, but I'm just annoyed. It says leaving reality, entering fantasy. So cutesy, but yeah. I did not sleep good last night. I fell asleep probably 3:30 in the morning would be my guess. And I woke up at like 8:15. So I am feeling quite pooped. So having a super carb heavy lunch is probably not in my best interest, but it's what we're doing. Oh, I hate that I have makeup on because my eyes are so itchy, but yeah, I am done working for the day. I feel good about that. I'm not gonna worry. So like whenever, after my birthday, after my sister leaves, that's when I'm really gonna start like honing in my spare time working on the Advent. But I don't want to. We're within like a week of my birthday and I can't be bothered. I just can't be bothered. Especially because like given the amount I sold and like the amount of time it's gonna take, like basically there's 25 days, is I can do like one day each day in October and be completely fine. So it's literally a non-issue, but I just want to come into bed, eat my mac and cheese, and watch YouTube. Okay, cutie pies. Also, whenever I offload my camera, I like have a bazillion clips to sort through, whether it's for vlogs, different reading videos, different planner videos, whatever. The amount of vlog clips that start with, okay now, okay guys, okay hey, okay whatever. I apologize. I realize I am in fact annoying. I ate most of my mac and cheese, so that's good. I'm back on the anxiety situation. It got better for like a week, but it's back again. I think it's like a combo of anxiety anxiety and like excitedness because it's just like this week I have my session 0, next week my sister comes, the week after that Emily comes, and so I just like have a lot of exciting things happening, so I feel like my body's just kind of like on overdrive. But I finished editing my reading wrap up, so that's rendering right now. I think I'm gonna go take a little body shower, mainly because my allergies are really bothering me and I want to itch my eyes. Has that ever happened to you guys where you're just like, ugh? But oh my god, I listened to Ivana Lynch, who plays Luna Lovegood in Harry Potter, her memoir today, and it was literally all about her struggle with ED, and it was very sad, difficult, hard read. But yeah, I'm gonna actually take allergy medicine. I want to like try and remember to take that because I think that's like half my issue is I'm not taking my allergy medicine, so my eyes are just itch-tastic. So, and then hopefully I'll get out of the shower because I can't edit another video while that one's rendering, so hopefully when I get out of the shower that'll be done rendering. I can upload that, edit the vlog, and then have the vlog render, and then while the vlog's rendering I can go do whatever I want. So also, actually, I think I showed that in my last vlog. Never mind. Never freaking mind. I'm also freezing, so, and my back hurts. So it's just like lots of reasons. I'm gonna go scrub it up, and I'm gonna use my new body wash. Oh, I'm so excited. It smells so good. It smells so good. But that's my current plan of action, and I'll try to not start the next clip with the word okay. My plan worked perfectly. I feel like my makeup did not come off good in the shower, but my video is done rendering. So, I'll have to go upload that. I believe I need to schedule it for tomorrow because besides this video in my journal, I have my videos scheduled out through September 25th, so I'm killing it. I almost did it, but I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna say it. It's 6:15. No, it's not. It's 6:20. I'll be honest. I have just been dooming for, I don't know how I just forgot what side the light switch is on, as if I haven't lived here for like years. But I've been just being a lazy sack of shit. A lazy sack of shit. I think my Afterlight package and my Book of the Month package will be here tomorrow, so I'm very excited about that. But I'm gonna get up, I'm gonna get in my office and chillax in there for a bit. Work on my D&D shit. I'm currently still working on building out the world. The thing is like, with D&D and with jamming, you don't want to like, they say you don't want to like build out too much stuff too far ahead because you may never use it. Just confirming my package didn't somehow miraculously show up. It did not. Because you might spend like hours upon hours of doing stuff that your players never see. But the thing for me is like I have the time right now, and even if I never use it, I would rather have spent this time doing something that may be helpful in the future. You know what I mean? So there's that. Also, I'm like too tired to be in bed. Like I've got to fall asleep and it's way too late in the day to take a nap, so. I did already make my scripts for my plan with me, so that'll be good to do tomorrow. By the time well, it's actually been kind of gloomy all day. By the time I was done working and by the time I ate and stuff, it was too dark in here where the sun was in the sky. It just doesn't work good for filming, so yeah, no. I'm gonna, whew. It is nipply on this side of the house, so. I'm a mess. Okay. I'm just gonna chill, you know what I mean? Or whatever. My pimple growth in the back of my head, in case you were wondering from before, last week, it doesn't hurt anymore, so I think it's healing on up nicely. Okay guys, is 8 o'clock. I don't really know what time Chris gets home. The thing is, that sucks, is I'm exhausted. I want to go lay down, but I know that if I fall asleep, whenever he gets home, him coming home will wake me up. But I'm at like a natural stopping point for what I'm at, what I'm doing right now. So I think I'm just gonna go and lay down. The thing is, there's not even really any YouTube videos that I want to watch because my dumbass stayed up hella late last night watching YouTube videos. You know? God, I'm gonna put these glasses back in here. I thought that the laptop, it kind of like tipped backwards. I thought that somehow it got closed while it was rendering, and I was simply about to be like, well, that's haunted. But no. Tomorrow's plans, nothing crazy, you know, mainly just gonna be a chill day. Like I said, the things that I could do that are like productive, I can't do till Wednesday. So the universe is just saying, no girl, it's time to chill. And when the universe gives you a favor like that, you say okay. I do kind of need to pull a new basket. There's one scent in there that I have not used that I think I'm just going to put in the living room maybe tomorrow. I don't know. It's a wildberry mousse scent. And I'm just not a big wildberry mousse girl, you know? That scent oil and we don't really vibe. I don't feel like reading. My eyes are just so itchy and tired, you know? So, I don't know. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Howdy, partner. That's a different way to start it. Okay, we are gonna go pull some wax from my basket because I love the 2 loaves that I have going from my basket right now. There's only a little bit left of each of them. And there's like a bathroom scent that I've been too lazy to put in El Bathroom. I don't feel like getting something to stand you guys up on. So we're just gonna do a really weird angle. Okay, that's not too bad. So I have the rest of Garcia and a little bit of this strawberry loaf. Strawberry, like strawberry peanut butter, what is it called? PBJ. I'm gonna put this in the living room because I bought that by accident because I don't really like wildberry mousse. But we're gonna grab a couple things. Grab 2 from this store. We've got pretzel caramel latte, vanilla bean oil. Oh, that sounds so good. Orange vanilla coffee, sweet and creamy. Also sounds amazing. Amazing. Almond cookies with the clauses. This is a little sample from my friend Madison, Pretzel Bakery. Probably gonna put that in just because might as well use up the sample. I think it's time to pull some fall stuff. This is Palo Santo sugar, blue sugar, and pumpkin pecan waffle. And we'll grab this one, roasted. This is Christmas. That's Christmas. This is the same scent I just pulled. What's this one? Oh, I think I'm in the Christmas drawer. Never mind. Yes. Salted caramel pretzel, green apple, morning beignet, Twinkie, cinnamon sugar. Lots of fantasy wax because I'm a big old fan. Got this maple bourbon shot cup. Cherry cookies, strawberry cookies, sugar cookies. Desperately trying to get through shot cups because they're old. This bread is bananas, Oogie Boogie. And this bag is ripped, so we're gonna grab this cherry cupcake, get that done as soon as possible. Got a snack bar here. Birthday bitch, that's one of mine from my collab. Live, laugh, love. Jelly donut funnel cake, that's gonna be delicious. Strawberry white cake, cream cheese frosting. Grab another loaf, why not? This is a White Elephant Exchange strawberry pound cake banana zucchini bread. It's gonna be amazing. Amazing. Bear Claws almond amaretto. Dr. P. That's my friend Emily's blend. French baguette brown sugar. That should be pretty good, pretty good. So I'm gonna go toss this sample that Emily got me in my office. And we're gonna put this wild berry mousse one in the living room. Watch, it's gonna be melting and I'm gonna be like pissed that I didn't melt it somewhere different because I'm gonna love it. That's literally my luck in life. But I've historically not liked wild berry mousse. I bought this scent because the first scent note, I think I just read the first scent note and didn't read the rest, is vanilla butter fudge. And I like vanilla butter fudge is like a secret banger scent, so there's that. Okay, so today's plan is I'm going to eat a muffin for breakfast. Sounds stellar. I also am going to make dinner tonight, like a real cook, which the sink is really bad with dishes, so we'll see how this goes. But I'm gonna be making grilled cheese, like bacon grilled cheese with vegetable soup. I can guarantee you Chris is not gonna love it, but sometimes it's because I want it, you know what I mean? Chris is like, literally, I'm doing bacon grilled cheeses, so he can't tell me that it's like, doesn't feel like a meal, because there's no meat. So, you know how that goes. You know how that goes. But, I didn't mean to go to Amazon, I need to go to, find the recipe. I'm making the soup. I don't know how long the soup takes. Chris gets out of work around 3:30. I don't need to have it done for when he gets home. That's kind of like early for dinner. But we'll see. I want to see how long it says it takes. You know what I mean? But I wanted to do this today because he did pick the other dinner that I'm making this week, which is the gnocchi that he loves. And I feel kind of neutral about it. I don't love it like he loves it. So we have one thing that I picked, one thing that he picked. And that's kind of how like I want to go about dinners for his current phase of life. I was going to say for the foreseeable future, but it's literally more like a for now situation. Okay, this only takes 25 minutes to make, so that's not bad at all. Hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. So, yeah, I don't need to start this. I'll text him probably at like 3 and be like, do you want dinner ready for when you get home or do you want it ready for later? And we'll go from there. Because also it'll depend on my hunger level. That's another thing that we like run into is we're often not really like hungry at the same time. That's why I'm gonna eat breakfast now. Because if I don't eat breakfast now, the truth of the matter is that I'm not gonna eat anything until like noon or 1, and then I'm definitely not gonna be hungry when he gets home. So if he's hungry when he gets home, then it'll be bad news. But if he's not, then I can eat like a little snack, you know? That's kind of where we're at. Because it's been also a struggle for us is being hungry at the same time. But let's see if my bitch ass Amazon package is coming today. I really would like it to. I kind of wanted it for tomorrow. It's my notebook for delayed, not shipped yet. Bitch. If I order it right now, when does it say it'll be here? Oh, Thursday. Good one. It's really annoying if you ask me, but yeah, the plan is to just kind of chill today. Today's gonna be a chill day. I do want to put the laundry away. Next Tuesday is when my sister comes, which she is probably gonna get sick of hearing me talk about that, but I'm excited, and we honor excitement around these parts. You know what I mean? Like, life's too short to not be excited. But basically, today is kind of like a forced chill day, as you guys know. And so I'm gonna chill, just chilly, and then Wednesday, depending on Wednesday. My plan for Wednesday is, well, no. Wednesday, my plan is to chill until my paper gets delivered, depending, because that comes UPS, and UPS is one of two things. It says every time something's out for delivery from UPS, it says it'll be there by 7:30. Either it comes before noon or it comes at 7:30. So we'll see where the cookies fall, where the cards fall. Why did I say cookies? Honestly, because cookies are better. We'll be honest around these parts. That's why we said cookies, because they just simply are better. But we'll see where it falls and go from there, which is fine. It's truly just fine, baby. Just fine indeed. So that'll be that. Oh, I pooped. I actually slept really good, so I don't know why I'm like, probably because I laid in bed for too long after waking up. Let's be really honest. I was just dooming till my heart's content. Dooming and dooming and dooming. Which I should not have been, but I was. I truly just was. But I did sleep good last night. I fell asleep around midnight. I realized there's a season of the Great British Baking Show that I have not watched. So naturally, had to watch that, simply had to watch it or I would perish. I love having all of these D20s. I also love how colorful this kit is because literally everything matches. So I'm going to continue working on D&D stuff. I have almost the whole world kind of done, which is good because I would like to end the session with being able to give everybody like the world map, but we will see. Ugh, this looks so good. I love it. I love it. I love it. But it is stressing me out. Well, I already pulled my kits for October. So, like, doing the foil for my October kits, literally, like, I'm like, oh, so stressed. It will take me, like, an hour and a half, 2 hours, truly. So, like, it's not that big of a deal. I could plan out what I want to use, but it doesn't really make a difference if I do that today, 4 days from now. Ugh, my birthday spread is so fun. Here's my birthday spread. Harry Potter themed, like always. And then the week after that, Emily's gonna be here, and it's book themed, because me as well. And then the week after that is TTPD, because that's the album that brought me back to being a Swiftie, you know. But I'm gonna go eat my Muffin, you know, my little Muffin man, and watch YouTube while I do it. Play a game of Forest Shuffle as one does, you know. And yeah, that's everything, folks. It's 2 o'clock and we are going to just change. It's looking like it's hotter than the devil's asshole out there. I actually did peek outside and it was pretty like 90. So I'm gonna do a quick change. One moment. Okay, tank top and shorts are on, and it may seem dramatic to change my whole outfit to go check the mail, but as I've told you guys before, my mailbox is like, I don't know, like a 7-minute walk, so it's like gonna be like a 15-minute experience going to go get the mail, which is really annoying. If you guys live in a home, a house, whether you own it or rent it, we rent, but let me know. Do you have real mailboxes? Like either, so for example, Chris's mom's house back in New York, she has like a mailbox on her house. Like the mailman wears like a crossbody bag, carries the mail and brings it to the houses. In like my dad's neighborhood, the neighborhood my mom lived in, everybody I know pretty much is neighborhood back home, the mailman drives house to house and puts the mail in the individual mailbox at the end of the driveway. those are like kind of what I was familiar with moving here, okay? Here, oh no, every neighborhood that I know of only has cluster mailboxes. And like, most people's are like at the end of their street. Whenever we first moved here, they didn't even tell us where our mailbox was. They just like were like, yeah, you have a cluster mailbox. We had to like go to the post office to find out. And then they had like set one up for us where there was a vacancy, and there's 2 clusters, but I just hate cluster mailboxes. I'm gonna go find my phone because I am indeed gonna, like, is it necessary to like listen to a book while I walk? No, but I'm gonna, simply. Okay. Yeah. It is 2:09. So I'm gonna go grab my mail. It is my Afterlight. It did get delivered. You know, this is I think the only time, or no, the second time ever, and I've had Afterlight since February, that it wasn't delivered to my house. But whatever. We'll walk down there and get the goods. It's toasty out there, and I'm quite dehydrated because I've not drinking any, like barely any water. I had some water when I woke up, but that was not fun. I've been drinking an Alani, so very much so dehydrated because I'm pretty sure caffeine dehydrates you, so. We're gonna bring my water into my office and open our package. The thing is, I'm gonna go into my office like this in my tank top and shorts. I bet within 10 minutes I'm freezing. I have my heated blanket on, so we're gonna turn her off because I don't think I can handle that at this moment in time. And then Chris I did ask him about like the whole when does he want dinner, and he said like a more regular dinner time, like 5 or 6. So I think I'm gonna have just like a little snack. But I believe this is like the How to Build a Boyfriend project or something. It's a male romance. So I'm gonna save this box because I need to mail fan service to Shanna. And I've been waiting to get the box with all of like the packing shit in it to send her. This is already so cute. Yeah, the Build a Boyfriend project by Mason something. The spread edges are not that cute, I will admit. But I do think that the cover is cute. It's very different than the regular cover. But here it is. Oh, it smells kind of like shit, but that's the front. You guys are getting my first reaction. That's the back. These are the edges. They remind me of Snooze, because that's like Snooze's icon. But the bottom and top are just red. I'm trying to not look at the naked hardcover yet, but we have them doing some rock climbing. Them at a candlelit dinner. We'll see if this is signed first and foremost. Nope, this one's not signed, which is cringe. Oh man, this is so cute. Then this is the naked hardcover. Build a Boyfriend project, and it's like a bunch of ads, which is really cute. I have no idea what this is about, but I now own it, so bada bing, bada boom. Let's go figure out a snack. It really does smell like shit though. I don't know what that's about. I'm also gonna bring my bowl from my Move On in here. I'm sweating so bad. My mother-in-law texted me that my birthday presents from her will be here tomorrow, Thursday, which is so sweetie of her. And yeah, so hot. I'm gonna pause what I do it. The thing is I did not do very good at getting groceries this week because I was focused on the fact that I'm making dinners. So I didn't focus on the fact that like, bitch, you still needed food to eat for like snacks and stuff. And I really don't want anything sweet right now. Oh, I know what I can have. favorite crackers. I'm gonna have like 2 of these little munchies crackers. And then I'll probably check in with you guys next whenever I'm making dinner, which won't be for a few hours. So there's that. It is time to make a dinner. Chris has been home for like, he got home at like 4:30. He had to go to the post office to bring the mail on the way home. So it took him a couple of minutes long, probably like 20 minutes longer, maybe 15. Because he had to go to both the post office and UPS. So, yeah, no. But I am about to start making dinner, obviously. First things first, I'm gonna throw the bacon in the oven. You know what I mean? And I'm just gonna make all of it, I guess. I don't know. I'm just gonna make it all, and then I can like put it on sandwiches and stuff, you know? Whatever's left over. I always make my bacon in the oven because I don't like dealing with it splattering everywhere, personally. And then I'm gonna get started on the soup. Is this the soup right? I do need to get some foil. The way in which we've had so many rainy days, but of course today I'm literally making soup. It's sunny. But I am excited mainly to have it as leftovers for lunch. I can easily just whip myself up a grilled cheese and have it with soup, and it be a super yummy, quick, easy situation. The biggest issue right now is how full the sink is, but I don't think anything I'm gonna need is in there, so. Besides right now I could really use the kitchen shears, but I literally don't even see them in there. Where are you? Where are you? And I'm so sorry. It's just not gonna do it. But I can maybe take this knife out. Will maybe help? Okay, that at least sliced her open. Cool beans. I'm gonna get this bacon going, and I'll check in with you guys when we get into the soup part. Way in which, no matter how much you wash your hands after touching bacon, they're still greasy is honestly tragic. I like crispy bacon, so I'm popping this in for 20 minutes and then I'll check it. If you don't like crispy bacon, I would say 18 minutes and check it, but Chris doesn't particularly like it as crispy as I do, but I'm the chef. If I'm chefing it up, I'm doing it how I like it, you know what I mean? So let me go to Pinteresto to get to the recipe. This recipe is like originally with beef broth, which is how my grandma would make it, but I don't like that, so we're doing chicken broth. I was gonna do vegetable broth, but they actually were out of vegetable broth, and Chris was like, can we do chicken broth? And I'm like, whatever. So I'm gonna get out everything that we need. We need oil. Does it say what kind? Well, apparently I'm out of olive oil, so we're going with vegetable. We need one, I was like, where did it go? A cup of onion diced. I'm gonna go with these two like smaller onions. We need garlic. We have garlic, because I'm lazy. The broth, 32 ounces. Boom, 32 ounces of broth. We can do this way so you can actually see what's happening. Okay. Broth, the potatoes, check. petite diced tomatoes and tomato sauce. Check to both of those things. Anything else besides spices? Yeah. I need my mixed frozen vegetables. I need about half of this. This is 32 ounces and we need 16 ounces. So then from the spice cabinet, because it is due, we don't need bay, we obviously don't need cinnamon. Yup. Ow. Don't need oregano. Oh, we do need oregano. Oregano, we need parsley and thyme. I don't even know if I have thyme. If I don't, it's fine. We need basil? No. Oh, we got more oregano. Oregano, allspice, pepper, sage, old bay, poultry, cumin, lemon pepper, vanilla. These can go here. Truly. Italian dressing, white pepper. Oh my god, I just got, I don't know, molasses or some shit on me. Ew. It's gonna look like I pooped. It's gonna look like I pooped. Just know that it's not Italian. Parsley and thyme. Oh, parsley. We got a couple of parsleys up in this bitch. More oregano? Why do I have like 3 things of oregano? That's crazy. Thyme. Okay. I've got 3 things of oregano. Love. Live, laugh, love that. Just kidding. Don't love that. That's actually mega stupid. But it's where we're at in life. So I watched that countdown from 14 to 15 minutes. And I thought it was like counting down in seconds. I was like, it has not been that long. Okay. Heat oil, add onion, cook for 1 to 2 minutes, add garlic, add the broth, potatoes. It says, it doesn't say to peel them, but I think I'm going to. So I think I'm gonna chop the onion and dice the potatoes first and foremost. Well, first and foremost, we'll get out a pot. Yeah. And then the first thing we're gonna be putting in the pot is the onions. So that's where I will start with my cutting of stuff up. And I think my chopper is dirty, but it's not. It's in with the clean dishes. So, splendid. Oh, I smashed my finger in the cabinet, and I will admit, it really hurts. I'm gonna pull out the small square blade and put in the bigger square blade. I don't need the onions to be like microscopic. It's just not necessary for me. If you are somebody who doesn't like onions, first off, you're just wrong. Sorry to say, but you are. I'm gonna get the oil started in the pan. I don't really measure this. We just lightly coat the bottom of the pan because this pan sticks really bad. But that's my karma for stealing it from my dad. You know, I steal a pan, it's not a stellar one. So, I'm gonna chop these up. Had a very productive day. I completely finished like the base world building for the campaign, like all of the different regions. And like, again, I'm well aware that most of the work I did will A, never be seen and never be needed. And I'm probably gonna have to make things that I didn't originally know were gonna exist or plan to need because the adventurers dictate the story. But I'm excited and it's fun, so I did it anyway, okay? Humor me. So, but I did finish that, which was amazing. So now I'm literally so ready for tomorrow. I feel like an actual kid on Christmas. Excited about it all. So I'm just gonna do this. Because it says add the onion, cook for 1 minute, and then add the garlic. It's not really hot yet, so I'm gonna start peeling and cutting the potatoes before I add this. This is definitely more than a cup, but I don't care. I do have an extra can of chicken broth if it doesn't feel brothy enough, but I'm sure I'm also going to be adding water. You tend to do that when you make soup. I'm gonna get these peeled, but peeling stuff stresses me out, so I'll talk to you guys after. Okay, we've got them as good as we're gonna get them. I do have the onions going. I'm gonna add the garlic. We don't listen to what it says. It says 1 tablespoon, minimum 3. Minimum 3 if you're talking to me. Especially because garlic is less potent than fresh, if you did not know. So, if you're ever making anything with garlic and you're like, why doesn't it taste very garlicky? That's why. But we are fighting off the vampires in the Zaja's house. So, I do have my potatoes here. They are now taken care of. I did wash them, peel them, and then I rinsed them, and then, yeah. I don't know what it is about peeling stuff, but I constantly am in fear I'm gonna slice my hand off, so we had to do that in private. But this basically says to do that for 30 seconds and then add all the other things. So I'm just gonna simply add the potatoes as I cut them because I don't see the downside. You don't want to cut them too big because you obviously want them to be cooked through. Also, Friday, Chris and I are going to celebrate my birthday because my sister gets here on my birthday next week and Chris works during the day that day. So this is like the day. Because I personally hate doing stuff on the weekend. So I don't want to do shit on Saturday because his days off are Friday, Saturday. And we actually did move Daggerheart to Saturday because Andre needed to. And obviously that's fine with us. Chris doesn't work until noon 30 on Sunday. So literally it's all good in the hood. So Friday, Chris has a haircut in the morning. Thank God, because he's looking a little bit like Bozo the Clown right now. It's just like Chris's hair, it like defies gravity. It grows like this way. And so I was like, for my birthday, can you get your hair cut? And he's like, yeah. So he's doing that Friday, and then we're gonna do something for my birthday. I kind of want to go to Soup Leaf, even though we're gonna be going the next week, me and my sister and Brooke and Andrea, but we're not going with Chris, so I'm sure Chris would be thrilled, and I'm always down to go twice. I think it's scrump ditty, you know. It said 2 to 3 potatoes, and I really like potatoes, so I'm doing 3. Also, whenever my grandma made this, I'm pretty sure she put a little bit of noodles in it. This recipe does not have noodles. We're not adding noodles. You know, I think the potato will be enough. I just threw a chunk, so, you know, just shy of 3 potatoes. Okay, so we'll do that. I do need a rag because I feel like this needs to be wiped up. Next, we have the potatoes. We need to add the broth, all of it. I will be shocked if it does not have me add any water. I may add the other thing of broth in that I have, because this doesn't seem like a very soupy soup with just this one thing of broth. Add that diced tomatoes. Yeah, it's not having me add any more broth. And like there's still kind of like a lot to go in this. So is this still good? Till 20 2027. I'm just gonna, we're cleaning out the pantry. Is there anything else weird in here that's broth-like? Beans, veins, sauce. I have multiple things of vegetable broth. I'm just gonna add a whole nother thing of vegetable broth in here. That expires sooner. That expires in December. So that works out great, because I do think that it's like not enough broth. And I do think I have more tomato stuff. So I'm gonna go look at that for more petite diced tomatoes and tomato sauce. Literally, I'm just gonna be doubling the broth part because that just seemed not good to me. So we're gonna, I think, put all of this in here, and then I'll just fill it with as much of the frozen vegetables as seems necessary. Maybe I'll throw a can of beans in also. Why not? This is a suggestion for the recipe. You know what I mean? Okay, this, all the spices, all of this gets added now, it says. So, sauce one. I'm very freaked out by cans from slicing my finger a couple of weeks ago. Oh, I think I'm gonna use up all that parsley that's in that thing, which I'm also thrilled about because I accidentally had multiple things of parsley. I may add one more scoop of garlic now that we're adding all this extra shit. Because sorry to tell you, but I like garlic to be a main flavor in basically anything in my life. So if you think that's gross, that's fine. You don't have to like it, because I do. This one, amazing, has a pull top, love her. Very full pot of soup now, but I like my soup to be brothy, like I want there to be a broth, you know what I mean? So what I was doing before was just not going to fly for me, but that's fine. We got her all good. Hate when this happens. Okay. Like I said, I think I have a bunch of things of cannellini beans in here. Cannellini? Sure. Sure, why not? It's kind of where we're at with this situation. And I do in fact need to get this to a boil, so I'm gonna turn that up higher. These look disgusting. Beans in general just always kind of look gross when you first open them, in my opinion. I'm pretty positive this is not expired. Yeah, not till 2026, so it's just the case of the fact that beans look disgusting in the can. I was gonna say, I should have gotten corn, but it's in the mixed vegetables, duh. Beans, done. Spices. I'm just gonna do what's left in this parsley. Sure. How much thyme did it say to use? Half of a teaspoon, so not like a ton of thyme. But also, I hate bland food, so. Oregano just tastes kind of like pizza to me, so. Okay, I'm gonna give this a good stir and get my trash thrown away. And when this comes to a boil, we will add in the, what's it called? The frozen veggies. It says to bring it to a boil first. So, I can handle that. Have it on high, and I'm gonna go toss all of this bullshit. Trash needs to go out, the dishes need to be done. It'll be perfect for whenever before we finish harvest to do things. And then I'm obviously not going to make the grilled cheese till the soup is done. So like, should I have waited to do the bacon? Actually, I think it's probably going to be better for the bacon to kind of cool. Still needs a few minutes. I'm going to pop her in for 5 more minutes on the bacon. I'm going to put this stuff away. And then we'll probably use a little bit more than half of the veg that's in here. Again, scissors. Or this has green beans, corn, peas. Chris hates peas, so I'm sure he'll bitch about that. And yeah, that's everything that's in it, but you know. And then for the grilled cheese portion, we have this Italian sliced bread. I'm actually gonna get out butter so that it can soften. Here on top of the stove because I feel like the stove kind of like omits warmth. But we've got that bread, and then I'll be doing a combo of provolone, Gouda, and American cheese. So I will just check in with you guys when it is all done. Okay. The soup is going. We got 15 minutes left in that. The bacon just came out. Well, it's been out for a couple of minutes. Chris and I both, in fact, already eaten some of it. Chris came and took out the trash because I was getting very over. I feel like when I start cooking in a situation that's not perfect, aka sink full of dishes and trash full, I feel like I'm instantly on edge and a little bit overstimulated by it all, so it's not stellar, but I'm gonna go lay in bed for 15 minutes and then I'll come out here and do the grilled cheese. That's basically the plan. And then I'll just keep letting the soup simmer while I make the grilled cheese. And then I'm gonna take, I think, a hair wash shower because I feel like I'm covered in bacon grease. So that'll be nice. And then hopefully Chris will be wanting to hang out with me. I don't think my notebook is gonna come, which is like fine because I don't need it right now, but it's just pissing me off. You know what I mean? I technically won't need it until session 1, but I'm irritated. I'm gonna try canceling it and reordering it. You know what I mean? Maybe that is the ticket. I mean, it still won't be here, but that's fine. Cancel order. Item will not arrive on time. It says it may not be, like, accepted. But I'm gonna just try reordering it. It says it'll be here Thursday. It's only $8, so if I end up with 2 of them, it's like a whatever situation. So, okay. We tried again. We're trying again, baby. Oh, my toner shipped. Stellar. I also pinched my, this was like in me freaking out. I pinched my toe in, like, I like stepped on the thing for the trash, you know the thing, I stepped on it and then it pinched my toe and then I got overstimulated and it was just bad vibes. But I'm gonna just lay here vibe for 10 minutes. Okay, dinner was a scrump. I don't know what my deal has been. Tomorrow we're gonna put the laundry away because I'm gonna call my dad in the morning and do that, but I've had like very little appetite the last, I don't know, I would say like 3 or 4 days. I just like haven't been super hungry. Don't get me wrong, I still am gonna put in the strawberry white cake cream cheese frosting scent from Fantasy Wax, but I ate like half of my grilled cheese and I ate most of my soup. But what I'm getting at is I'm glad to have the soup in the fridge because it's very light. The only like heavy thing in it is the potatoes. And there's 3 whole potatoes in like the huge vat of soup. Because even Chris was like picked up the Tupperware that had the rest in it. He goes, oh, this is kind of heavy. And I'm like, yeah, literally. But I am gonna take a shower now, wash my hair. Because again, I feel like I'm bathed in bacon grease. Like my skin feels greasy. Everything feels like I'm caked in a layer of grease. And then I think I'm just gonna read my book until Chris is ready to hang out with me. That actually sounds like a stellar evening. Yeah, that's the plan. Hello friends, it's almost 11 and I've been up. I done been up. I got one of my birthday packages from my mother-in-law. She got me a book. She got me this one. Which, this is the same author as Give Me a Sign. And you can see that this girl, I don't know if you can see it, she has a cochlear implant. She's a deaf author who writes books about deaf characters, which is super cool. And then she got me a new heated blanket. That's cow print and it's right here. And it is so cozy. I've been snuggled on up with it, but I've been talking with my dad on the phone for like ever, basically. We've been on the phone for forever, and I'm gonna, I think, get a muffin now that I'm not on the phone with him. And yeah, basically. So I don't know if it was this year or the last one. I was talking about the toner. It had to be this one because this is when I ordered it. It was this week. I ordered toner, not paper. Toner is through Amazon. So we're talking about the time of the day. I don't know what I was thinking. But, for some reason, the toner is being delivered by the mailman, like the regular mail, which is very interesting because I know that like sometimes that's like the case with Amazon, but just because this is like a regular product that I order and I don't think it's ever been done this way. Kind of weird. But I'm getting that and book of the month today, so I feel like it's enough that they will bring it to my door. Because the toner, I'm not even sure, it might be too long to fit in the little postage locker things. So I'm hoping he brings it to the door. It says it'll be here, I think between like 11 and 2 or something. Let me check. Let me check. I'm wearing my Dungeon Daddy shirt. I also just, between 11 and 2, I just put shipping information, shipping label on the package that I'm sending to Shani Banani for fan service. I packaged that up because I was waiting for my next Afterlight to come so that I could package it up in the Afterlight box with all like the packing peanuts and stuff like that so that it's safe. So that will go to the mail for her this week. I just had to verify that she has not moved. She does in fact move a lot. I prepped what foil I'm going to use for all of my kits for October. I prepped what's it called? What am I trying to say? What deco sheets I'm going to use for all of my book journal stuff. I could start doing the like fan art portion, and this sounds so dumb, and I know how dumb this sounds, but hear me out. I am a very like routine person and I don't love the idea of doing things in a different order. I feel like it's just gonna confuse me. I may, if it's 11 now, I'm gonna give it till like 12:30, and if the toner still hasn't come, then I'll just get working on something else. I'll play like some games on BGA, just chillax, you know what I mean? Just chill vibes. So I'm gonna watch some YouTube, eat my muffin, and yeah, I did talk to my dad for like quite a long time today, just shooting the shit. I think because I'm like so nervous for tonight that I'm just like, let's chat, let's chat, let's chat. So yeah, no, but I got some good videos. 48-hour romantasy readathon, TBR Jar Picks My Reads, Kirsten's wrap up, but I'm gonna start with Molly's Halloween Horror Nights video. Do I like Halloween Horror Nights? No, but I love Molly. So that's where we're at. Okay guys, I decided to not be a lazy piece of shit, and I did work on all of the stuff for like the fan art, that type of nonsense for my book journal. So that's done. And while I was like 2/3 of the way done, I saw the mailman bring my packages to the door. So we live, laugh, love that info, because then I don't have to walk 1,000 miles to the mailbox, and I can just get both my BOTM and my toner right here. You know what I mean? Pop them in that mail bin, and I can just bring them to my office via the mail bin, and I can show you guys my book of the month of the book. If you guys do want to sign up, my code is always linked down below. It's a referral link, so if you do use it, you'll get a discount on your first book, and I will also get a credit for a book. So I really appreciate it. I'm gonna wait for that to finish, and then when I get my toner changed out, and when that finishes, I'll show you the books. The actual second I turned you off, that finished cutting. Because it's not cutting like an outline, and a lot of it's just like big old rectangles, tends to cut real quick. Toner, toss it in. I have the boiler turned on, so if you hear any noises happening, that is that, because it needs to warm up so that I can do all the things. The printer is loading up the new cartridge. I did get 2 books in Book of the Month this month. Here she is. Looking cute. And the reason I got 2 books is because it's my birthday month, and on your birthday month you get an extra, you get like a free book. So, figured, might as well use that. You always get a bookmark. This one says Plotting My Next Escape. This was my pick for the month, The Heartbreak Hotel by Ellen O. Clover. Very yellow. No idea what it's about. Bed and Breakfast for the Broken Hearted might hold the key to another chance at love. So it's a debut romance. And then the extra book that I got, whoa, this is weird. This page is like a really weird texture. I don't think I like that. Anywho, oh, I got 2 bookmarks. Interesting. I don't know if you get one for each book, but yeah, this book does not have that weird stuff. But the add-on that I got was The Other Side of Now. This is a magical realism book where in like the real time, she's like an actress, and she had like this best friend who died, and they had planned like this big trip to Ireland, and so then she goes on the trip to Ireland without her friend. And this is so weird. What are the odds that the 2 books that I get, the naked hardcovers, are the like inverted colors? That's super weird. But her friend, who when she goes to Ireland, and she enters kind of like an alternate reality where like her friend is still alive and she's not famous. I don't know. Sounded right up my alley. But that's so weird that they're like inverted colors. But these are my 2 pickaroos. Now I am going to work on my kit lineup, because that's more important for me to get done than my book journal, if I'm being honest with you. That's like a more pressing matter, mainly. I mean, they're kind of equal, but I'm gonna do my kit lineup first. And then we'll probably be able to do both, honestly, but I'm gonna start with my kit lineup. I already picked out the kits, and I figured out what color foils that I need. So while my foiler is continuing to heat up, I will well, I guess it's done, but you know what I mean. I'm gonna cut all the foil that I need and get working on that right now. I'm also not listening to audiobook because I need my headphones to be fully charged for tonight. So part of the reason I'm not listening to audio during the day today. But that's the setup, that's my plan, that's what I'm doing currently. So, yeah, no. Talk to y'all later, alligator. It's exactly 4:30 and Chris just got home from work, and I have to say, I'm killing it. I have the last bit for the stuff I needed to do today. I got everything done for my book journal and everything done for my kit lineup. So I think tomorrow I'm gonna film everything. My kit lineup, my book journal, and my plan with me. Like, I knew there was a third video. So that's basically that. I've basically decided I don't feel like making dinner tonight. I'm probably gonna make dinner, do it Friday night or Saturday for lunch, which is fine, but we just have like so much shit in the fridge right now that I don't want to acquire more. And like, should I just eat that soup? Yes, but I really want Panda. So Chris just got coffee and like a breakfast sandwich. I'm not sure if he's hungry, but I'm gonna ask him whenever he gets out of the shower if he wants that, and go get that for dinner because it just sounds really good right now. And yeah, but I'm getting really nervous for D&D tonight. Also, I don't know if I told you guys this, I think I did, but I ordered, yes I did, this notebook for D&D. It's super cute, and then like I keep trying to cancel the order. It won't let me cancel it. It just keeps saying shipping delayed, like no update. And then I reordered it, and the reordered one's already shipped and it's gonna arrive tomorrow. So hopefully after it just saying like delayed for like a week, it'll like email me to cancel. That has happened to me before with Amazon, but like it's not even letting me put the cancel request through, which is kind of annoying if you ask me. But I went to grab my dice and I was like, it's session 0. I don't need my dice for session 0. But yeah, it's 4:30. I'm gonna hop on to the Discord call at about 6:15, just because I want to make sure everything, or not 6:15, that'd be crazy. We need to meet at 7 my time, so 6:45. I'm gonna get on 15 minutes early, so I have a little over 2 hours left of time to chill, which is cool, which is great, which is fun. I'm gonna like read through everything again because I'm a paranoid girl, but all is going good. My book journal felt so quick to get everything done because though I read 30 books, last month I read 46. So it was significantly less work than last month. I feel like I'm forgetting something, but if we get to the video and I'm forgetting something, I guess oh well. Oh fucking well. I think also because this past week, whenever I've been working on orders, if I had extra space, I was just popping shit that I needed for my book journal on there. So it kind of spaced it out a bit, you know? But yeah, Chris is home from work. He's had kind of an annoying couple of days, but that's behind him now. And yeah, it's really roasty outside. And I'm freezing in my house, cuddled with all my heated blankets. I hope I got that on camera. Okay, we just went to Panda Express and I have to show you guys this. I don't know if you can tell how dramatically filled this is, but I've been getting like half orange chicken, half honey sesame chicken. And they were like at the end of the honey sesame chicken, and Mans just gave me the rest of it. And I'm just like, oh, okay. Okay. Not a lot of food here, but I'm not starving. So I'm gonna eat this. Chris did want food, so he got food as well. And then we did stop at HEB because Chris's prescriptions were ready, and I got so Andrea had told me about them, forgot about them, and then she had one in her car, the new like HEB car air fresheners, and she had the vanilla ice cream one in her car, which I did buy, and then they had a bunch of different ones, but Chris voted for cinnamon roll to be the one we started with, and you guys,
hello besties,
you can literally like smell the cream cheese frosting. Like sometimes like cinnamon roll isn't like, it's just like a craft store cinnamon. Oh no, so good. But I'm gonna eat this, and in about an hour and 15 minutes I'm gonna hop onto Discord, so I probably won't talk to you guys till after. Hello friends, it's 9 o'clock. I've been up for, it's 8:30, but I am gonna get ready because I have lots of filming to do today, and I have to film my book journal, which is like a base video, so don't want to look too hideous. So Chris is actively doing the dishes. I'm not sure if I'm gonna need to redo my hair. You'd think looking at it right now, it's like a given, but I gotta run my fingers through it, part it, and then do my makeup, and then it'll kind of like settle in to how it's gonna be for the day. Like, see, it's already looking like pretty much normal. I'll probably refresh it a little bit, but basically last night was tons of fun. We had our session 0. There's 6 people in our adventuring party, and yeah, we had a blast. Everybody seemed good vibes, which, you know, I'm sure it'll be like a little bit awkward the first, like, I would say maybe like 3 sessions, like getting to know everybody, getting to know their characters, since it's not like we were all like this big group of friends prior, but I think it seems like we're all gonna work well together. And we didn't really, and like with making the characters, I had everybody like roll initiative to see like what order we pick them in. Did we end up doing that order? Hell no, because everybody was like, no, somebody else can go, somebody else can go. Like, I don't want to pick something if somebody else wants it. So nobody seemed like rude or mean or bossy. We all seemed just like a nice group of gals, you know what I mean? So we love to see it. And we have all of our characters. It's so funny. We spent a bunch of time. Most of the time was like going over the different classes and races. There's probably like 20 plus races. Of the 6 people, 2 people picked human and 2 people picked halfling, which is perfectly fine. It's just so funny. Like, what are the odds with how many options there are? Like, 4 of the people are like between 2 different races. I'm trying to figure out which sparkle I want to go with. I think I'll go with maybe this one. I'm wearing my Italy sweater, you know. Very cute. I really like love how my chunky glitter looks on video and stuff, but with my, what's it called? My book journal videos, it's mainly just me like in the corner being small, and so I'm not gonna risk dried out eyelids for me being just like a tiny little blob in the corner, because it's been drying out my eyes so bad that it just doesn't particularly feel worth it. But it's Thursday. I need to do an Instagram story this morning. I'm very excited. I don't think I need to actually do anything to my hair. I think it looks good, so I can unplug her. But I need to do my Instagram story this morning, and then today's plan is to do all of my filming, and then we'll move into my computer work. So filming wise today, I need to film my book journal. I'll plan with me and my kit lineup. And then my other work, I need to print orders, organize them, do journaling cards, and pull foil. And if I have time, do customs. That if I can do customs as well, then like that's stellar. If I can't, I'm literally fine. So I can for sure do all of my open orders in 2 days. I don't know why Chris throws like big things away in this bathroom garbage can. If I have anything big, I bring it elsewhere, but anywho, that's basically us ready for the day. Ta-da. Not like my best look, but definitely I've left literally like 3 seconds ago. The bathroom is such like harsh lighting. So I need to film all of those videos and do all of that stuff. Even if I can't finish my if I can't get the customs done today, that's fine, because of all of my open orders, I think it's about 2 days worth, just guessing based on what I know has come through. It's about 2 days worth of orders. So, or 2 days worth of like working, like from the time I wake up to the time I go to bed. You know what I mean? And that's just, I would rather have a full day like of not doing it, you know what I mean? So because tomorrow Chris and I are gonna get up, and he has a hair appointment, and then we're gonna celebrate my birthday together, because my sister's gonna be here next week, which this vlog is gonna go up on Wednesday, and then there won't be a vlog the following week, most likely, because I probably won't vlog enough while she's here, because I want to be in the moment. Obviously, I might do like some clips here and there, but we'll see. But yeah, that's essentially my plan for the day. You know, I'm gonna go do my Instagram story now though. The plan was originally that I was gonna film my book journal and then film everything else, but I don't want to get interrupted in my book journal, and Chris is still home. He doesn't leave for about another little over an hour, and I'm like gonna have to stop and make his lunch and blah 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 blah. I'm actually probably gonna go do that now. So I filmed everything else. The plan with me I just did. It came out really cute, and so that's done. And I did my lineup. I did a haul clip, which I had to do the haul clip before I did my book journal because I had the like star rating things that I needed. So it all worked out in the end. I think I'm gonna go make Chris's lunch, and then I'm just gonna print, organize orders, do journaling cards, all of that stuff before I do my book journal. Then I'll do my book journal, and then I'll pull foil. I'll be honest, I'm not feeling great. I'm having cramps, and so the idea of pulling foil is really making me want to die a little bit, but it has to get done, so it will. But I want to eat something so I can take medicine and, you know, the whole Kit Kat and caboot for the day. So I think I'm going to go make Chris's lunch and then eat something, take some medicine, chill for a bit for that to kick in, and then we'll do my book journal, and it's going to be a great day. I don't know why I thought that that was somehow going to be like so quick and I was just going to fly through. No, did not. Absolutely did not, but I am done nonetheless. So there's that. I'm gonna get rid of all these bad boys. It came out real good. I'm gonna take some quick little picky poos. This is my favorite one, is this one. I think it came out really cute. But yeah, I'm glad that's done. My throat, sick of talking. I'm starving. My battery repeatedly died. It was great. But I did get, like, Amazon came and I got like 3 big boxes. Well, two boxes and a package. The package I think is my journal that I ordered, but the rest, your guess is as good as mine, baby. But I'm gonna take some little quick pics of the journal so that I can make the thumbnail and such. This is Comcast Xfinity calling due to action on, I don't even know what that means. This is spam. Get out of here. I'm so sick of the increasing spam calls. They're so annoying. I'm not even sure how that shit's legal. Scammers. But yeah, I think that the journal went pretty good. I'm pretty happy about it. I'm gonna heat up some soup, I believe. Sounds pretty decent. So getting my period really makes sense why I haven't been sleeping and why my anxiety's been so bad and why I haven't been really hungry. So it all kind of is making sense now. So we love that situation. We love a reason why you're feeling like shit. You know what I mean? I feel like I always feel better about things whenever I know that there's like a reason for it. Ugh, cotton candy foil, so good. If you do a journal, definitely make one of your months cotton candy because, like, look at this. So that's so fun. Anyhow, my journal, she's chunky, but she's good shit. She's coming out great. She's beautiful. She is beauty. She is grace. I'm gonna put everything away now because I am one who likes to pick up the mess before I continue on with my day. Because otherwise, if everything in here is chaotic, then I'm gonna feel chaotic all day. Then the only things I have left to do whenever I am done eating lunch, or probably while I'm eating lunch, I'm gonna start uploading the clips from my phone to my Google Drive, because they're gonna take about 6.5 business days to upload, as they always do. And then I am going to eat lunch and pull foil. And then I'm done with all of my requirements for the day. Order whatever foil I need to order. But the daily requirements will then be like tended to, which is awesome. We love being caught up on life and being where we need to be, which feels great always. So I will then probably edit. Seems like my best use of time. But let's go open my packages, because I cut myself off, but I should probably grab some scissors. That's where my brain is at, is what these packages will be. I was like, oh, did Chris order something? Surely these are not all for me. They're all for your girl. Oh. Ignore that. That's just my magic card. But we think my address not here. Lots of packages. So this is, I think, my journal. Yeah. It's cute. It's exactly what I needed it to be. You know what I'm saying? For D&D. Okay. Here this is. Kind of like iridescent, I don't know if you're able to see it, but it's literally just like a lined notebook that just says leaving reality, entering fantasy. I think that's cute. Seems like a small box, no idea. Sweetie, happy birthday, friend. Happy reading. Love Madison. Oh my god, what a sweet girl. She sent me some books. Oh my god, we got 2 with sprayed edges. We'll go over this one first. She sent me I'm Watching You, which I picked this or put it on my wish list due to a booktuber. Oh, I'm so glad they also sent 3 receipts so I can put them in all 3 books. She got me Wyatt, which has these super cute sprayed edges. I'm actually reading book 1 right now, so it's so funny to get book 2 while I'm reading book 1. And then this book, look at these edges. Amazing. Oh my god, I cannot wait to text her. That's so sweet. Thanks, girl. You're so good to me. And then this other box, I think, is from my mother-in-law, because she told me that I had 1 more package coming today. This box is just bizarre. Okay, it looks soft. Oh, I think I know what this is. I had like a reading cushion on my wish list, and that's what I would assume this is. Yeah, so I'm like, I don't know what else. This is like vacuum sealed. Let's get her open. It's always so satisfying when things are vacuum sealed to cut it open and release it. It might take some time to release. This is the, what's it called? Like, I was gonna say the outer layer. It's the cover. You know? How to keep your pillow fluffy. Is there like instructions? Because why is it? Wait till you guys see what this looks like. It's like got weird. Oh, I see. Oh yeah, it's expanding now, baby. The cushion. Oh, that's half of it. And this is the other half of it. Hold up, let me get her all in here. How it goes in here, I'm not particularly sure. There's lots of zippers, so I'm guessing we're gonna like unzip them to figure this out. No instructions on what goes where at all. No, this is one really big zipper, so I think that this is like, yeah, this is where the bigger one goes in, which is this one. So it's supposed to be like this. If it will focus. The classic C-shaped pillow is this, or no, it's the patented reading pillow. That's a lie, it's this one. Oh my god. Gotta get this set up so I can send her a picture. I'm hype. Especially as somebody who's like an in-bed reader. In my bed frame, I love it. We got it as a wedding gift from Chris's friend John. And I love it. It's so cutesy, but it doesn't have like a headboard to lean up against. So, this is amazing. Amazing. I'm hype. It's giving pregnancy pillow, honestly, but it's a reading pillow, evidently. I didn't expect it to be like all fancy like this with like a cover. I thought it was just, it is what it is, but this is perfect for if I'm being a messy girl and I spill something on it. Chris is gonna think this is ridiculous, but I don't care. Okay, we got half assembled. Yeah, this is gonna be great. This is gonna be so great. Did not expect it to have assembly required, but that's fine. I'm an assembly girl. I'm Bob the Builder. Not that this is even remotely building, I'm aware. But it's also actually like nice that it's in two pieces so it like folds properly. There's like a string on here too. I feel like there should have been kind of some instructions. The pillow maybe flat after the vacuum seal packaging. You can fluff it in the dryer, take a few days for it to be its full size. Put it in the sunlight to keep its shape. Interesting. I don't really know what these two ribbons are for, but it has like some ribbons here. I don't know if it's like, I don't really know what the ribbons are for, if I'm being honest. My guess would be, I don't know. If I tie them, does it like sit it up or hold it up? No, that seems like not correct. I don't really know what the strings are for. I may have to like look at the listing to see what the strings are for, because there is no instructions in here. But here it is. We'll go bring it to my room real quick. I'm not sure if you're supposed to sit on the long side or the short side. It's also a mystery to me. My room's kind of messy, please ignore. I don't know which side goes which way. Hold on, let me go look at the listing. Okay, based on my research, therefore if you're gonna use this part as a nursing pillow, I also did not realize that this is detachable on the sides, so you can make it into a long body pillow, you can separate the two sides, whatever. The two ways that it shows you using it as a reading pillow. I feel like the lighting is horrible. No matter where I put you, it's probably not gonna be great. Is this better? No, it's kind of far away. Is this better? Maybe. Okay. So, the two ways, you definitely do this part this way, like this. It shows either you can sit in it like this and be cozy, and it's so comfy, or you can do it this way if you're reading like maybe this way you do it the opposite. Hold on. Like this way. If you want to hold your physical book like on, no, it's definitely not right. This way for sure, for sure. It's also not completely fluffed up because I just took it out of the vacuum seal, but it shows like if you're reading a physical book, you can to be like this to hold like your book up. But this, oh, is my intended way. I feel like I'm living in a donut. So comfy, so cozy, so lovely. Amazing. Live, laugh, love. I'm hyped. I'm gonna go heat up some soup now. Toodaloo, because you guys are gonna die because my batteries are all dead and it's a whole situation. Okay, it's time to pull foil. I will pull a little with you guys because I don't think I've pulled foil with you in quite some time, but I'm way too lazy to make there be good lighting. So this is the compromise, that I'll pull foil with you, but it's going to be bad lighting. You know, you can't win them all. You really just can't. I'm hoping, what time is it? 3:06. I'm hoping I can do this in an hour. It's about 30 orders here I need to pull foil for, so hopefully I can do that. The first one is Samantha from IA. I think that's Iowa, question mark. She got 2 Ghost 4 underlays in confetti orange. Move y'all back a bit. There we go. 2 solid underlays in black. There's 1. Then 2 solid in gold waves and powder blue. Gold waves, there it is. Oh, y'all, I do not feel good. I do not feel good at all. Just had my soup though, and I got myself a big bowl and I ate the whole thing. It's a great thing when you're like not feeling super like high appetite, is vegetable soup. Gets tons of vegetables in, and yeah, there's beans in it, so that's some protein in, you know what I mean? It's really good. And then powder blue, like I said. But freaking foil. Been dreading this part all day. Oh, I still have to do customs. I thought this was my last task. Oh, we still got customs, but I should definitely be able to get them done because there's not a ton of them. It's mainly just book covers, which are the quickest and the easiest type of customs. So then 2 pumpkin underlays in confetti orange, as well as pumpkin headers in confetti orange. I will double check my bin, see if I already have confetti orange, because I don't want to waste my oranges during Halloween time. Don't feel like I do, because I think I used it for my kit lineup. Cool. Cool beans. So that's everything for Samantha. Miss Samantha. Next we have got, this will probably be the last one we do together. This is a big bundle order for Melissa from Texas. They're all maximalist bundles, starting with dots. I cannot wait to foil this. It's gonna be so fun. I'm gonna use so much toner for this order, but obviously it's all good. Okay. Dots, orange rose, maybe I'll do one more after this, depending on how long it takes me to do this order. It might not take that long because it's all like just the same bundle over and over, and I don't have to think about it. I just know I need 6 sheets. Red marble. The soup was actually so good reheated. I'm so glad that, like, I was like kind of not really feeling it, but I was like, meh, it doesn't sound great, but it did. Also, personally, any soup that I eat besides ramen, I put grated Parmesan on, and Chris thinks it's kind of weird. He's always like whenever I made the soup, I was like, oh, I want to get some like grated Parm to put on this. He kind of looked at me like I was a little bit weird for that, but like, I think we put it on literally every kind of soup growing up at my house. So if you guys were eating vegetable soup and there was the option of grated Parm on top, would you put it on or would you skip? Okay, green leopard or lime leopard, whatever. Hollow pink hearts. We have pink roses. All the Maximalist bundle. Melissa, I want to see your planner because it's going to be shiny, like literally though, probably from the moon, and be able to see your planner with all these Maximalist bundles. Pink roses. Or do you use them as a bundle, or do you like separate them and use bits and bobs here and there? I could also see that being like the way we're using these rather than all together. If you're watching, IDK if you do, but let me know. Pink roses. I hope if I have to order foil, it's all from the same place and I don't have to spend like extra bazillions of dollars on shipping from 1,000 different places. Because that shit makes me so mad. Brown marble. Okay, we do need to order brown marble. That's our first culprit, our first offender. It's not boding well. We're not very far in to already have one we gotta order. But it's fine. Brown marble, okay. So we'll skip that. Blue marble. Definitely enough blue. Wood grain is up next. I don't know what it is about pulling foil, but I always like get so warm when I do it. Maybe it's like from all the like bending down, standing up, bending down, standing up. Also, I just like, when I was eating my soup, like I drank the broth that was left after I ate all the stuffs out of it. So I feel like the combo with like the fucking hot soup in my belly, it's kind of wild. Black and gold checker. Oh, it's always satisfying when I have a roll in my drawer that's just kind of unraveling and I get to use it, because then I can roll it back up nicely. Because once it kind of unrolls, it's hard to get it rolled back up good. Black gold checker, green tie-dye. Underrated foil is green tie-dye. Definitely have enough green tie-dye. And there's like some colors that I'm like hot, like I know I do not have a backup roll of brown marble. I will, because whenever I order foil, I always, depending on the color, like matte bronze, I order a couple backup. But like brown marble's not incredibly popular, so I'll only order one backup. You know what I mean? Then the last thing for Melissa, oh yeah, we'll definitely get to do more. This is only at 8 minutes. It's sunset scales, which I know we have enough of. Such a fun like take on Sunset Hollow that just adds like a little interest, a little texture. I'm a big fan. That's everything for Melissa besides the brown marble that I do have to order. Next up, we have got Heather from Montana. Montana was whenever I was tracking all of the states, Montana was the last state I got an order from. So we have Spooky Labels, Spooky Mouse 1 and Dino 1 all in black. Start there. 3 strips of black. Yeah, I always thought that was funny. I literally got like Alaska, Hawaii, everything. Besides, I think it was Montana and like North Dakota or something. Were like the 2 that like I took forever to get. So we need Disneyland, got a bunch more stuff in black. Disneyland Attractions 1, Disneyland Food 2, Disneyland Food 1, Disneyland, nope. No, I lied. Attraction 1, Food 2. That's silver, silver. And then I need a short black. sheet. Boom. For the Disneyland parks. Silver. We've got the Magic Movie samplers 1 and 2 in black. One and 2 in black. Silver, silver. Mickey Washi in black. And then a few more things in black. Heather. We need some pirate movies in black, and then TTPD quotes 1 and 2. Honestly, my kind of person. Disney and Taylor Swift. Iconic. Next is, I believe, Laura. Miss Laura Marie Plans. Or she changed her name. Laura stick something about sticking. I need to change her thing. Miss Laura from the PR team. Miss Laura. Okay, 2 solid underlays in burgundy. I'm sure her spreads will be fabulous because her spreads are always fabulous. You know what I mean? 2 solids in hunter green. Oh, 1 and a 2. Here, I got those cut. We love when that happens. Blood deco in burgundy. No, I skipped something. We need custom scripts, like a custom Amalfi and Hunter, as well as bloody deco in burgundy. I almost skipped the scripts, silly me. Then gold science deco in navy, which I know I have a navy in here because I keep thinking it's black. Football deco and pixie red, I'm pretty sure I do not have. As well as in corn. Which I'm also, oh, is this corn or is this, I can sometimes not tell the difference until I like put it up to the roll. Oh, that is corn, perfect. And then dog and travel, both in, I believe, pixie. So like double check if it says pixie or pixel. Hello. That's everything for Laura. Then you'll do uno mas with you guys. This is Selena from California. Grocery shopping overlays and hollow lime. Double box overlay and hollow lime. 1 fruit underlay and hollow lime. So 2 more hollow limes. The K-pop Demon Hunter overlays. 1 of the overlay and 1 of the underlay in confetti purple. So, confetti 4 overlays in purple hollow. We do need a foil build your own bundle in whatever this is called, hollow lime. And this is gonna be like grocery themed, probably I'm guessing for like the grocery shop kit from SPC. Then a 1 in confetti purple, which is gonna be her full K-pop Demon Hunter themed bundle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Boomity doopity doo. We love to see it. Okay, then we need a book overlay in light pink, as well as a build your own bundle in light pink. So we need 7 strips of light pink. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay. 2 strips of blue hollow for some balloon underlays. Oh, where is it? Blue hollow. Am I out of blue hollow? Do I just have that 1 piece? Seafoam. Okay, I think blue hollow is on the shopping list, unless I have a backup, which I don't think I do. No. Okay. we'll just grab some Blue Hollow. Okay, that's fine. Skip that. 2 or 3 florals underlays in light green. One, 2, 3, and then 3 bow underlays in pixie gold. I have 2 drawers of blue foil, and sometimes I put things in the wrong bins. I really didn't think I was out of Blue Hollow. So that's just annoying. There's like certain colors where like I know I'm running low on them. Like I knew I was running low on brown marble, but I did not know I was running low on Blue Hollow. It means I probably haven't, nobody's ordered it in the last couple of times I pulled foil. Would be my guess. Rose gold, skip over all the rose gold. Madison bundle in pixie orange, as well as an extra sheet of the sunflowers underlays and coquette overlays. So we need technically 8 strips of pixie orange. So we'll cut 9 and remove 1. Whew. I'm literally sweating. It's like one thing that sucks. I feel like whenever I have my period, I run hot, but simultaneously I need my heated blanket to not feel like I'm gonna literally die. So it's really bad vibes, but that's all we're gonna do together because that took 16 minutes of my hour that I wanted to do this for. So you gotta go. Whoa, it's 4:01 and I'm done. Hold on. I don't know, sometimes it just like won't stop being blurry. So like I said, good news is that it did take me about an hour. I'm so good at predicting things. It's like I do this for my job or something. But I'm just gonna put away the rolls of foil. Those 2 colors that I told you guys I need, Blue Hollow and Brown Marble, proceeded to be the only colors that we need, which is Chef's freaking Kissy Poo. I think I'm able to get them from both, as long as it's in stock, from the same place, which is great. So we're gonna go over here and see if that's the case. But yeah, I am so I am gonna do that. Give me 1 second. Okay. Let me actually edit this thing that I just did. Edit message, do an at everyone in Discord. Okay. So, little neck cracky poo. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. We'll check the 2 colors that we need, please. For the love of God, be in stock. Be in stock. Yeah. Yeah. Be in stock, be in stock, yeah! Woo! We can order them through the same website so I don't have to pay shipping twice. Oh my God, I don't know if you guys understand the level of joy that this is bringing to me currently. Next level. yeah, so that's good. I'm gonna go onward with this situation. Okay, okay, bye. Okay guys, sorry about my abrupt ending. Just going back and forth with some D&D stuff, somebody got a new job, so we're trying to just to see if we can nudge our starting time on our next session by 30 minutes, which I don't give a shit about. I'm the night gremlin of the group, and I feel bad because one of the girls who's in the group, one of her friends is kind of interested, but we're already kind of max capacity because max capacity D group is like 6 people. Like anything more than that is like combat's gonna take too long, so on and so forth. So I don't really want to like add anyone further. So I just feel a wee bit bad about that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just gonna chill. Oh, I need to start working on customs. So that's what I'm gonna do. Duh. I'm like, oh my god, there that is. I lost that while I was working on my book journal. But I found it now. I need to work on customs. Like I knew there was something else I needed to do. What was it? Yeah, that would be it. So we're gonna get to working on them, obviously. And yeah. It is 4:15. I would like to be done with it by 5:15. I think it's very doable with how many there are. Let's get to it. Delusion. That's what me thinking I was gonna be done with customs that early was, because it is almost 7 and I'm still not done. I still have a couple of orders left, but like I just don't have it in me. I have like 2 left, I think, but I'm just gonna do the other 2 tomorrow. I've already decided that that's just my journey. You know what I mean? Like, it just is. It just is the journey. Yeah, so, oh well. So we're gonna do, this shit is still not done uploading all of my clips to the Google Drive, so for some reason it's said that there's 4 items remaining literally for like an hour. So over it all. But I do think I want to take a hair wash shower, so I do think that is next up on my journey of things to do. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, there's 2 more orders left that have customs, but they have kind of like a lot of customs, so I don't want to, what's it called, I don't want to what's wrong with my brain? I don't even know what I was saying. My brain is like not functioning currently, so I'm just gonna go. Happy Friday. I'm actually like looking cute today. I can show y'all. Looking cute. This skirt is a wee bit big on me, like the waistband's a bit loose, but it's whatever. My issue in life is always they got an itty bitty waist and a round thing in your face, you know what I mean? Like my waist is much smaller than the rest of my body. I remember when I got like measured for my wedding dress, I was like, it was like a nearly 12-inch difference, and I'm just like, what do you mean? Between my hips and my waist. So it's just like really tricky for bottoms, but any hoodly doodle. It is 9:24. I'm gonna clip my nails, which I'm not gonna do like on camera, but they're bothering me. I'm gonna clip my nails and we're gonna leave here shortly. Chris's hair appointment is at 10, and then we have plans to do lunch, go to the game store, go to the bookstore. We just have plans, baby. You know what I mean? We're just gonna do the absolute most. And I'm excited to celebrate my birthday I've got what I refer to as my cornea glitter, where whenever it's the evening, I'm like, I need to like scrub this off my face. I can't fall asleep with this glitter on because I'm afraid it's gonna literally like scratch my cornea. There is one glitter that like, I think it's right here. Yes, on my eyelash that I could like see when I was blinking, and it was driving me nuts. But I'm gonna go clip my nails. We're gonna probably leave here. Just keep on focusing. Leave here shortly. Home and dressed significantly less cute because I am about to go work on the couple of customs I have left. I have a couple of customs left to do. I have to finish up Amy's and do Laura's, and that's all the customs that we have left to get done, and then I will start working on however many orders I get done. Chris and I had such a fun time out and about. We got lunch at Soup Leaf. Well, first we went to Tanuki and Kinokuniya, I think is how you say it, like the Japanese store that has like manga and a bunch of other cutesy things. But we did that while we were waiting for Soup Leaf to open. We rope dropped Soup Leaf. I'm so full that I'm uncomfortable. And the only time I eat to the point of being uncomfortable is Soup Leaf, because I hate that feeling. I would much rather just eat until I'm satisfied, like comfy, than until I'm full. Like, I do not like the feeling of being full, especially mixed with cramps. It's a combo. But we are home. I'm just gonna quickly put my Kindle in my room because Chris also got a haircut this morning. And I was reading on my Kindle. Remember, he was in there, started book club. Not very far into it. His haircut takes like 30 minutes. So it's not like I was reading for a particularly long time. I think I got like maybe 20-ish% in. It's a pretty short book, but this is Friday. I'm like, I have to get my book journal video edited tomorrow at some point. I'm trying to decide if I'm gonna work on orders today. I think I have about 30 orders, and I just don't know that I can get 15 of them done tomorrow before game night. But also Sunday, I can work however late I want any day. But Sunday, Chris will be working late, so it's like I'll have all day to do whatever. Is there any good YouTube videos that came out? Because maybe I will go lay flat for like a YouTube video while my stomach calms down. There's like a really long one. I think that's my plan. I'm gonna go lay flat until the only thing that would happen that would be like negative is that I have to work late on Sunday. But like, I just don't care. I really don't care, because I have a tummy ache and I don't want to have a tummy ache. So I think for me, the best option is to go lay down for, I don't know, a bit. Regardless, where did I put my water? I'm for sure gonna get the customs done today, because they're not gonna take very long. Because like I said, it's just Laura's order and then one more thing for Amy's order, and then just working on orders, which should be pretty good. So I think, yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. But I can show you the 4 books that Chris bought me. Went to the bookstore, and then whatever I found he bought for me, because he's a sweet boy. I got 2 thrillers and 2 romances. I got The Striker by Anna Hong. This is a super long sports romance. It's almost 600 pages. I love a sports romance, so I was down with it. I don't love that there's a picture in it, but hey, it's nothing too scandalous. But I got this, Once Smitten, Twice Shy, because now I'm only missing 1 book in this series by Chloe Lees. I think I might just order it on Amazon because it's like $8. Then I found the one by John Mars, which is a book that I want to read. And I read a book by John Mars recently and really liked it. And then everybody's talking about this book, We Live Here Now by Sarah Pinborough. And they had like the fancy sprayed edge edition. So that's what I got from Christopher. As well as he bought me lunch, obviously. There's these really cool dice at Tanuki, but like I shouldn't want to spend $50 on a set of dice, you know what I'm saying? Seemed dramatic, but also, you know, they were pretty. But I'm gonna lay down and watch Mammoth Club's video about Food and Wine Festival. Maybe take a nap, who knows? It's wherever the wind takes us, baby. Okay, it's like 3 o'clock. I watched YouTube, kind of like rested my eyes on and off, but I'm gonna go. My back really hurts today. I don't know. I'm falling apart mainly is where I'm at. I'm gonna go dump out the rest of this Diet Coke from yesterday. I'm just gonna keep drinking my water. I did take some Advil, but it's not really helping if I'm being honest with you. But it's fine. I'll survive. I will survive. Oh my god, you guys know how I ordered that notebook and it didn't come and it wouldn't let me cancel it, blah 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 blah. I'm pretty sure. Oh my god, it smells so good in here. I have one of the wax melts from one of my Fantasy Wax collabs, the Chinese almond cookie. Oh, I forgot I put that in there before I went to my office or to my bedroom, and it smells so good. But I'm pretty sure that the other one of that notebook shipped. And like, could I return it? Sure, absolutely. But the effort to have to like go out of my way to go to return it is really not worth $8 to me. It's really not worth $8. If it was like $15 or more, it would be worth it. But for $8, I don't think I can really be bothered. And if like maybe Kohl's was right down the street, it wouldn't stand. It's like over a 10-minute drive, and so like it's just not worth it for me. It's just really not. But I'm gonna go in my office and work on these last couple of customs at the very least. Oh my god, it smells so good in here. Oh, I love it. Okay, I finished those customs. It literally took me like, I'm not exaggerating when I say it maybe took me 20 minutes. It was really not a big deal. I also did manage to, I don't know why I even turned that on because I'm not planning on working on orders. I don't know what, I think I slept funky last night. My back hurts. Oh, can we show the vlog your new haircut?
Oh yeah, because it's juice-tastic.
Look at how handsome he looks. Okay. Ooh, okay.
I came in here because I wanted to get your opinion though. I want to make something like a sweet.
Okay.
And I was thinking this. It's called Dwarven Rock Cake. It's like, it's kind of like cinnamon. It looks like a cookie, but it's not. But it's like cinnamon and dried fruit. But I can put like cherry, like dried cherries.
Don't know that I would eat. I don't like dried fruit personally.
Okay.
So I would not eat that.
Well, do you want
as a person?
Do you want to look through this and be like, oh, what looks good
Yeah,
for the sweets?
Through it. Okay.
Do you want me to stay in here or you go?
You can go.
And then you tell me.
You can go.
Okay.
Cake 4 ways. Not really like cake if you did not know that about me. It's not really a thing that cheesecake, I already make bomb cheesecake pie. Not really a fan. I hate bananas. Yeah, I don't like, I mean, I like gingerbread. This gives Christmas. I don't have gnome-shaped cookie cutters, so that's gonna be like a thing that we can't do, but choco chip crunchies, like chocolate chip cookies, that works. Oh, it's a holy biscuit. No, I don't like frosting. Purple sweets, that looks like candy. Don't like that. Okay, I'm gonna go give them these 2 options, either the chocolate chip cookie thing or the gingerbread gnomes. Anywho, I'm just gonna show you the first 5 orders and their freebies, as we tend to do around these parts. First order is Lorna. They're gonna get this Mental Health Matters situation over here because it does. They're all orders freebies in light pink. I do have to make the bonus freebies. Maybe I'll like do that and figure out how many August freebies I still need. That's like something that I can do that feels like I'm not wasting time. It's not working on orders. I just like, my issue is if I get up and start working, if I like wake up, eat something, get caffeine in me, and I start working like immediately, I can work till the time I go to sleep full motivation. But I got up, I laid in bed for a while, we went to get lunch, we went shopping, we got home at like 2 o'clock. I have no motivation to move forward with the day if I don't start the day productive. So then we have Anna from California. Anna is going to get this pretty like rainbow butterfly, and neither of these orders had PR freebie, so can skip right over that. Then we have Arna from Iceland, also no PR freebie, and Arna is gonna get this like little rainbow with some candy for their freebie. And then we've got a different Anna from Texas, and they did request Christy's freebie, which I do have a couple of them made. I don't want to even talk about it. Give them this little milk carton. It's so funny, nobody's put that in the notes since my anniversary sale, and then like multiple people did, and it just feels like a sign that she's saying hi. Then we have Ilza, and Ilza wants Emily's freebie, so we've got that here, as well as I know I have some Disney ones in here, so I'd like to give the Disney ones to the people who I know will appreciate something being Disney. So I'm for sure gonna like seek out something Disney from in here for her, because I know that she will appreciate it. So just know that that will be happening once I find one, because this bin's actually really full right now. But yeah, that's the plan for tomorrow, because I don't want to do shit right now, and I do in fact have to pee really bad, but I don't feel like going to do that either. You know, I'm just being a lazy piece of poop. Oh my god, why is this so cute? It's Pikachu. I love that. All over that. Okay, maybe I lied. Maybe I don't have any more Disney ones. So she's gonna get this one. It's really cute. Anyhow, I'm gonna go do some things. Bye. It just occurred to me, I could have been being productive this whole time by editing. So I'm gonna go do some of that. You know, it's basically what my plan is. Chris ordered himself food from the place that I hate for dinner because he was starving, and I have just not really wanted to eat anything. Appetite has been no. So, you know, but I need to offload you guys so that I can edit my book journal video, because that does need to go up on Sunday. So I'm gonna go work on that. Hey guys, how art thou? It's about 10 o'clock. It's 9:51. It's been kind of a wild morning. So I've been talking to my sister because we're trying to figure out the plan for like the day she gets here. And I don't know why, but this entire time I thought she got here at around 5 o'clock, like 5:15-ish. Turns out she gets here at 11 a.m. which is great. It literally like adds an entire day to her trip that I did not know we had. So I'm thrilled, simply. However, it makes things a little bit more tricky because Chris does work on Tuesdays, and so I'm gonna have to get up on Tuesday at like 6 in the morning to take him to work, which is fine. It's literally not a big deal at all. But my plan was that I was gonna clean the house on Tuesday, so I'm gonna go, well, now I'm gonna clean the house on Monday, which again, it's all good, but we need to grab some wax. I did get McDonald's breakfast, which was also drama, but we'll get there. So my sister was asking me like what our plans were on the day that they get there, because she's like, are we doing something straight from the airport? Because if so, like I want to change at the airport because it's like cold in Syracuse. So she's like, I'm gonna be dressed like in winter clothes. And it's like gonna be hot in Texas. And I'm like, yeah, it makes total sense. So I'm gonna do like this cherry cupcake scent today. So I was like, my thing is like, I live like 45 minutes from the airport, okay? Like, so I was like, okay, their flight lands at 5:15. By the time they get off the plane and get to me, it's gonna be like a 5:45, 6, okay? So I'm like, and then by the time we drive home, it'll be almost 7, and then if we drove home from to change and stuff, it'll be past 7, and then if we wanted to drive like anywhere besides like the 2 things that are like close to me, Mexican food, and well, that late in the evening the option's Mexican food, then it'd be like hella late by the time we do anything. So anywho, I thought that was the situation, but now that I know she's getting in way earlier, I'm like, okay, this is not the situation, so we can just kind of do whatever the fuck we want, you know? So going back and forth with her. I got McDonald's breakfast. I pretty much solely purchase McDonald's for us when we get McDonald's breakfast. Otherwise, it tends to be Chris who orders it. So my recent orders are like just different variations of our McDonald's breakfast orders. I did not order the order that I thought that I ordered the order where I got Chris the 2 sausage burrito breakfast thing with a Diet Coke, and me a bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit with a Diet Coke. I was in for a shock when I first got a Diet Coke and a coffee. I was like, okay. And then I apparently just ordered myself 2 hash browns. So that's gonna be my breakfast, 2 hashies, which is fine. But I took the Amazon package up for delivery through the regular mail, which is hella annoying because it is rainy and gross out, but you know. Chris is home, so I can take the car to go get the package whenever it arrives. But we're gonna get to work. It's gonna be a long work day. Alrighty, friends, it is 2 o'clock and I'm taking a little breaky poo because Chris and I are kind of hungry, and I'm gonna make that sausage and gnocchi dish for lunch. But I just want to show you guys, I got a little birthday package in the mail from Maria. She is one of the peeps in our D&D group, and she sent me 2 books. These 2, Love Lies Beneath by Ellen Hopkins, which I've been trying to collect all of Ellen Hopkins' books so I can do a video where I read all of her books. And then The Husbands. It finally came out in paperback, and I love this cover. It's so fun. It's so floppy. And this book seems right up my alley. So, adding those to the collection. But we're going to go and prepare some lunch. I am over halfway done. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 more orders that I need to get done today that are part of the first half of the orders, you know. It actually worked out perfect. There's I think exactly 30 orders, and there's 15 that were the ones from August and then 15 that were for September. So works out for me, but we're gonna turn on the oven because we do have green beans to make with this, as long as they have not gone bad. So the only risk I'm running with making this so late in the week is produce going bad. These are good till the 10th. They don't look great, but I'm gonna open them before I make a choice. Butter, sausage, spinach, gnocchi. They look mainly good, I guess. I don't know. Parmesan. I think we need a little bit of oil for the pan, I think. Or no, I just use that butter. So I don't need anything like that. Let's pull up the recipe and make sure we've got all of the things. Okay. Let's fine. I need the colander, so it's fine. It just fell out of there. Saute pan lid, and then I need something to cook the gnocchi in. Where's the lid to this pan? This one pot. Donde está? Is the lid right somewhere in here? For some reason the lid's in there. It's really with water for the gnocchi. I am gonna need a pan for the beans. And with oil on it. Too much water. Okay. Oh, I hate my video. I decided against making anything for game night because I'm just like not in the mood for anything. Nothing really sounds overly good, and to like take the time out of the day to go to the store, it's just really not where I'm at. But I'm gonna get to working on this. Let's just verify that this is everything that we need. The recipe, it's very easy, obviously. Just like bit my tongue on the back and it really hurts. Water, gnocchi sausage, yep. Yeah, that's pretty much it. We're gonna boil that, heat the butter on here, add the gnocchi and the sausage, whatever. So I'm gonna start with my ingredients. Things first with these bad boys. Because I'm just gonna dump them out and see how they look. They smell fine and they look fine. I'm just gonna rinse them, and then they say that they're trimmed, but they're not trimmed to my liking. The green beans are sketching me out, so I threw them away. Like, some of them were like so soft that like if I pinched them, they would like mush. So it gave bad vibes. They simply had to go in the trash. We're on to the part of making this meal that's so boring because it's just waiting for everything to get crispy. Like I said, I threw away the green beans because they were just sketching me out, and then I don't know if some of them had like a filmy texture on them, which could have very much so been in my brain, in my mind, because I was already starting to be teased out. And I feel like once I start being grossed out, there's really no coming back from it. But yeah, I'm very upset because the green beans are my favorite part of this meal personally, because I don't really eat the sausage. I'll eat like a piece of it, but it's fine. It's all good in the hood. And yeah, that's basically where I'm at with everything today. Good morning, cutie pies. If you notice a pimple on my chin, no you don't, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so it's another day, another sleigh. You know, I do have to go get wax from my office and eat a little something, get a little caffeine. It's fucking gloomy and doomy yet again out there. Double gloom in a row is ugh. It's really tragic when like the 2 gloomy days of like the last month are the days that I have to work on orders, because they're the days where I want to do nothing but lay in bed. But anywho, we've got a handful of orders to get done today. I think I counted like maybe 11 is what I ended up having left, because I did go over what I needed to do yesterday, and then I need to package everything up. We got Taylor from South Carolina. It's the first order and the biggest order, so we get to get that one done early. They have Marissa from Florida, Maria from California, Marche from Georgia, and the PR team, Marissa from California, Amy from MD, wherever the hell that is, Selena from California. There's a lot of big ones at the end of this stack though, which is a little bit tragic. Miss Laura from the PR team, Heather from Montana, these are the ones we pulled foil for, Melissa from Texas, and then I think Samantha's at the end from Iowa, IA. But that's what we have to get done today. At least one, maybe two of these orders I'm missing foil for. I know I'm missing foil for the one that needed brown marble. I know I ordered 2 colors. Brown marble and hollow blue. So there's 2 orders that I'm not gonna be able to ship until Tuesday, but like it's an it do be what it do be situation, you know what I'm saying? So I am gonna go get wax. I'm gonna do an Instagram story. I need to do a reading update, and then we will get going on Taylor's order. Well, no, I'll probably need a little something, and then we'll get going on Taylor's order. That's the plan. Okay guys, just did a reading update from here, but I wanted to update you guys on how Dagger Heart went yesterday, because it went pretty freaking good. Also, Andrea like had cheese and crackers, and she had this truffle cheddar, and it was so freaking good. Like OMG, so yum, so yum. Headphones. And I put in Dr. Peas for like my scent for the morning. But basically we had all these battles, and the big bad that we had to battle yesterday, I somehow managed, me and Andrea kept doing this, like, we didn't keep doing it because you can only do it once per day, but each person can do it once per day. It's called tag team, and basically you have to like spend, like, you acquire hope throughout the game, and then you have to spend a bunch of hope to do it, and then you like pick somebody that you're gonna tag team with. So I spent the hope and chose Andrea, and Andrea spent the hope and chose me, and we were freaking killing it with our tag team. It was amazing. So had tons of freaking fun with Dagger Heart, of course. And yeah, now we're here, we're home, and it's time to get to work, as I said. But I would tell you guys that went pretty good. I'm really enjoying my character. She's not really anything like any other characters that I play. I usually like to play like a more tough character. So playing a more cutesy character is really not up my alley when it comes to RPGs, but it's been a fun change of pace. And I think where the only like issue was Kristen didn't prepare any like shopping lists, but he's gonna get that prepared for next time, so it'll be like a no big deal situation, because there's just like a couple of times where we're like, okay, like maybe we should try to get better equipment, better this, better that. But we didn't have like a list of like what we could buy, so kind of made that a little impossible, but it's all good because it'll be rectified for next time. I also borrowed, Andrea has like you know, like those like plastic folding tables. She has one of those that she uses for like when we have a lot of people for like magic, for holidays, whatever, parties. And I am having my sister come, obviously, because I can't shut up about it. But the struggle is that my kitchen table is pretty small, and it's not that big of a deal when it's just like me and Chris playing a game, me and Andrea playing a game. Like, when it's like a two-person situation, the issue comes in when we're trying to have a bigger group, aka anything more than 2 people. It's really hard to fit a game board, and the players and the player setup on my table because it is quite small. So I was like to Andrea, I'm like, hey girl, can I please just borrow your folding table? And she was like, yeah, no problem. So that's in my car currently. I don't need it like out right now, but it is in there. So I have that, which is gonna be very helpful. Then yeah, so today I'm gonna work on this stuff, and then tomorrow my goal is going to be, I'm actually keeping an eye out because Chris did order a new computer that's coming today. I didn't know that FedEx delivered on Sundays, very strange, but it's coming today and it has to be signed for, so I am trying to like keep my eyes peeled for that, to keep my eyes and ears peeled. My window right here, like I can, this is the front of the house, like I'm looking out, and like right here, this wall right here, the other side of that wall is my front porch, so I can see if anybody walks up. So I tend to be able to tell when somebody is arriving, so that is helpful for this situation. And yeah, you know, so that should be good. That's coming today. But anyhow, my goal today is to get this work done, get everything made for those, even those orders that I can't ship today, because the float should be here Tuesday, and then I will bring that to the post office on the way to pick my sister up from the airport. But basically, this will be in, you guys won't see a vlog next week, most likely. There's like a 3% chance. I just don't foresee myself vlogging a lot with my sister. It's one of those things where like I wish I would, because I would love to have like those memories, but also I want to be so in the moment that it makes it tricky. So I'm eating this muffin. This is why Chris shouldn't be allowed to pick the flavor, because he doesn't eat them. But I'm just gonna put this by the recycling. I'm gonna grab a Lulu. Andrea had bought herself one of these, one of the caramel apple ones, the witch's brew, to give it a try. And so she tried it last night. She was like, I'm gonna try it so that like when I hate it, because she's always hates it every year, but she always tries again. She's like, you can just have it. And I'm like, okay. So yeah, but anyhow, my plan for tomorrow is our standard, we need to get all of this recycling outside, but is that we're gonna do our standard grocery shopping. The only things my sister and Brooke requested from the store is sweet Italian cream coffee creamer. And I'm checking to make sure there's no packages at the door. Sweet Italian cream coffee creamer and honey mustard. Brooke has like a honey mustard obsession, and I'm like, I'm not gonna like eat a ton at home, but sure. I'm like, just like in case. She said that she brings it with her places. I don't know if that's like real or if they were joking, but whatever. So I gotta add those 2 things to the grocery list. We need toilet paper. But so tomorrow I'm gonna do our grocery shopping, post office drop, the huge, and then I'm gonna come home, chill like until Chris goes to work, basically, because he goes to work at noon 5:30 on Mondays. And basically from there I'm gonna do like I'm not probably gonna deep clean my office because I don't like me spending time in here, and that is honestly gross at all times. I'm gonna like run the robot vacuum. I'm gonna deep clean the kitchen. Chris did the bathrooms already. I'm gonna like wash the sheets on the spare bed. I'm gonna do all of like the housekeeping. I like to, whenever I have a guest, I like to wash the sheets before like they come, obviously. So I'm gonna wash the sheets, redo that. I'm gonna change the sheets at my bed and put my Halloween sheets on, and just get the house ready for like entertaining, do the laundry, you know what I mean? And then Tuesday, I have to get up really early and bring Chris to work. Depending on how I'm I'm feeling, if I'm like really tired, if I'm hungry, maybe I'll take myself out to breakfast on my birthday. Who knows? Maybe I will just come home and go back to sleep. You never really know. So I'll take him to work, and then I just need to clean out my car because I just have like a bunch of random shit in the back seat that needs to come out. You know what I mean? So it's basically gonna be the setup for the week. And yeah. But I'm gonna eat my Mufon, and then I am gonna just get to work, you know. As much as I don't wanna, sometimes things just gotta get done. I'm gonna pop on some YouTube, just a couple of videos I wanna watch, and that's the plan. I probably won't talk to you guys till much later, but yeah, sorry about that. Okay, it's one of those things where it's like a double-edged sword. I like to, if I have a really big order, have it be the first one of the day so that I can get through it, but this is a big order of all bundles. Obviously it's bundles week, makes sense, but it's just, there's no end in sight. But I'm gonna, and I'm also currently just watching YouTube rather than listening to an audiobook, because I feel like audiobooks make the time go faster than just watching YouTube sometimes. But I'm waiting for Chris's computer to get here, and I don't want to have my headphones on until after that comes because I don't want to miss it. You know what I mean? Yeah, you know what I mean, jelly bean. We're going to just get Chris's lunch situated. He's kind of like in an annoying situation this morning where his coworker texted him and was like, you were supposed to like work a route today. And Chris was just kind of like, what do you mean? Like, that's literally not what I was scheduled for. What am I missing? I need lettuce, meat, cheese, and pickles. Lettuce and pickles. Lettuce and pickles. So he was like, yeah, they were like, you didn't see it? And then basically TLDR, they never texted him and told him. It was one of those where somebody dropped the ball. They were supposed to text him and be like, hey, can you do this tomorrow? And they did not text him. So, yeah. It's kind of hard for him to come in when he doesn't know he's supposed to be in. So they were like, oh, well, our bad. Come in for your regular shift. So we'll be leaving here shortly and finish up this loaf of bread. Lovely. I'm gonna have him do the trash and recycs before he leaves. We also have like the little bit left of like the leftover bacon. I'm gonna throw it on here. He said it was a really nice addition to his sandwich the other day. But we're switching to a rotisserie, it says rotisserie seasoned chicken. I thought rotisserie was like a cooking method, not a seasoning, but you know, correct me. Or maybe it's saying it's rotisserie, comma, seasoned chicken. Like it's not rotisserie seasoning, it's rotisserie cooked and then also seasoned. That's the only thing that really makes sense in my brain. How that can operate, but you know, it's not really peeling very nicely, but hey, whatever. Gonna get it done, get it made, get a lunch done. But the trash needs to go out. It is trash night because it is in fact Sunday. Sunday's our trash day. So, like I said, I'm probably gonna just ask Chris to take the trash out before he leaves. Because the thing is whenever he gets home, neither of us are gonna remember. That's like the issue. So it gets done now or it just won't get done. And the trash, there's been a lot of trash because I cooked this week. So it would be for the best if it could just go on out. These pickles are not like sliced all the way through. I don't know like what the deal is with that, but it's been really annoying every time I've tried to get a pickle out of the jar. So toss this in here. Okay, so like I said, I'm gonna ask him to do that before he leaves. And yeah, I'm still working on Taylor's order. I did get all of the other orders packaged that are done. And then I haven't printed like the rest of the shipping labels because I can't remember which orders. I know it's the one with all the maximalist bundles is the one that's missing brown marble, but then there's one other order that's missing blue hollow, and I can't remember which one it is. And I don't like printing shipping labels unless like, even though like it's supposed to be here on Tuesday, like I could technically print the shipping label, have it send to them, like it says like notify customer today, tomorrow, whenever. I could have it notify them on Tuesday, but like I don't trust the mail, you know? And I don't like being a liar in regards to things shipping. I don't like to like, say that something has shipped if it has not, because it pisses me off when that happens to me. And I'm a shopper, so I don't like to do that to others. So I'm gonna have the sweet boy take out the trash. I'm gonna help him with all the recyclables. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of this soup too. I'm gonna get that gone. So I'm gonna go get this all done. I was just about to give up on not listening to my audiobooks because it was past the time that it was supposed to be here. I can't stand FedEx. I feel like they're the worst. And whatever, but it arrived. And we're done with that. So now I can finally listen to my audiobook and get in the zone. I feel like I've been very not in the zone while working because of this situation. Okay, I'm about halfway done. We have 6 more orders. We had 11 to do, but the biggest order is already done, so I'm counting it as like about half. However, I don't know, some other like weird big box came for Chris from Amazon. I don't know what that's about. And then I got 2 packages. One is a gift to me from me, and one is from Teresa. She's one of the cutie pies in our D&D group. And literally, y'all, you guys did not have to get me anything, literally. Just, I'm grateful, thankful, grateful, blessed, because y'all are so sweet, so kind. And I'm very excited about what she got me. So I'll show you the boring book that I got myself first, which is this, Better Hate Than Never, because I have the other 2, I don't really know the order if I'm being honest. Ooh, playlist. This doesn't have her other, 2 Wrongs Make a Right, and then this is book 2, and then I got book 3 at half price book, so I obviously needed the book in the middle. And then Teresa sent me this. Ah! I'm so excited. This is the first book in the DC Stars series. It's a sports romance. I think they're all hockey romances, and I think they're both hockey players, both the guy and the gal in this. And I've been dying to start this series. Ugh. Just sounds so good, and I am really hyped and excited, and I'm glad to have this on my TBR now. Thank you very much, girlfriend. But I'm taking a break because I'm actually starving to death. I think because I didn't have proper dinner yesterday. I had some chips before. I had like that gnocchi thing for lunch, and then I had like some chips before we left, and then I had like a ton of cheese and crackers, and literally I'm still thinking about that cheese. Like, I'm gonna look at Walmart and see if they have that specific cheese that Andrea had, because it was really freaking good. I'm gonna make macaroni and cheese. Speaking of cheese, we're gonna make some mac because that's what it's honestly the real true reason for this season. Grab a box out of here. There's 5,000 things of SpongeBob mac and cheese. I like spirals, so. I mean, I'd eat the SpongeBob if it's all we had, but it's not like my preference. But we got mac and cheese. I usually just buy store brand, but they had been out last time I bought mac and cheese. So I'm gonna get a heavy cream in the butter. But yeah, so far today it's just like one of them days, if you know what I mean. I think it's because like my sister's coming in 2 days. Literally less than 48 hours she will be here. And so like my brain is on vacation. I cannot focus. Nothing is holding my attention. I actually just finished my book. I need to do a little reading update, which I'm going to do here in a moment. But I'm just like, feel like I can't focus, and I feel very all over the place. And I'm not going to work obviously tomorrow. I told you guys what the plan of action for tomorrow is. So I am just really glad to get everything done today that I can get done, besides like the things that I don't have foil for. But I'll get those stickers made and I'll just foil them whenever I get there. Also, Chris finally admitted, he finally admitted, you guys, because he has been telling me that I'm being dramatic about this kitchen all-purpose cleaner. Like, whatever. It's not kitchen cleaner, it's all-purpose cleaner. Whatever. I mainly use it in the kitchen. But I told him that this smells like poison. And he's like, oh, Hannah, you're dramatic. Which, like, yeah, I am dramatic. What's it to ya? So that's like not new information that I'm a drama queen. Very old news, you know? So I have just been like, whatever, like, I guess I'll just suffer. I'll suffer with the bad smell, whatever. So yesterday I put Chris on, I gotta buy some more Alani's this week to refill. This week put Chris on bathroom duty. He just like deep, like baseboard scrubbed, cleaned the bathroom like a week and a half ago, like very recently. So I was like, you just need to do like a little run through. Like, we don't really use the hall bathroom all that much. So I'm like, the bathtub's probably a little dusty. We've never used, the hallway shower has only ever been used by guests. So he did that, and he said last night, he's like, so by the way, you're right, that all-purpose cleaner, poison. So we're gonna get better smelling one, and this will be like backup because it smells so bad. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna make mac and cheese. I'm gonna go grab my book so I can do my book update nonsense. And yeah, Chris will also be on dishes duty tomorrow morning before he goes to work. And yeah, I already told them, like, you're probably not gonna really be doing much with your computer until after Haley leaves, because his like office is the guest room, plus like between work and stuff, it's like he's not gonna want, like, he's only gonna have so much time to even like spend time with them because of work. And the reason he didn't take time off is he's taking time off of work in November to go visit his best friend Matt. So this is just like what worked out. But Yeah, it's been an okay day. It's like I hate doing bundles for treat week because bundles take so long, but it's whatever. All right, guys, it's like 5 o'clock. I have 4 orders left. 3 are smaller. I think they're all under 100. I think this one's a 50 boy. Yeah, but just barely. Yeah, we have 3 small ones and then a big one. The big one I might just not do because it's one of the ones I need foil for, so. We'll see how I'm feeling. I'm taking a break and I'm gonna go take a hair wash, a shower. My back is throbbing, so I think that will be what the doctor ordered. Okay, guys, it's like 7:30. I gotta show you the funniest thing. So I sent my mother-in-law a picture of Chris in my new pillow that I showed you guys that she got me. And she sent him one. So now we have 2, his and hers. And it's iconic. But I just want to pop on here, tell you. I was really brave and I did, I'm working on, I have 3 more bundles to cut. Everything's foiled besides like the 1 bundle that I don't have the foil for the last order. And my goal, I thought when I was in the shower, I was like, it's gonna take me till 8. I'm like, because I had 4 orders left. I'm like, the first 3, based on the size and what they were, maybe an hour. And then that last one's probably gonna take 2 hours because it's a bunch of bundles. And my timing, so good. But Chris actually got out of work a little bit early. He called me at 7 and he was on his way home. And he's stopping and getting us dinner. And then he's excited to set up his new computer. I'm gonna have him take out the cardboard for that. And then I'll have him take out the cardboard or my trash from my office. It's just like, it's like really heavy because it's so much paper. But I think I might wash the laundry tonight. I think that's the plan, is like whenever he gets changed out of his work clothes, I think I'm going to just run the laundry so that all of his work clothes can be clean, so that tomorrow we'll get home from running our errands. I can put the laundry away and then do the sheets from both beds. I'm gonna do my sheets, I'm gonna do the sheets on the spare bed, I'm gonna put the Halloween sheets on my bed, and then I have like other sheets and like whatever. Just so I'm like, I can do part of the laundry today, part of it tomorrow, get it put away. You know what I mean? Because I'm trying to be very on top of things. And then like, obviously, the house is not, I mean like that looks messy because it's Chris's thing, but like, it's not like things are really messy. It's just a little crusty dusty, you know what I mean? Could go for a good vacuum, and I'm gonna send Cinderella my robot vacuum. I'm gonna make sure she's plugged in and charged. She's gonna do her rounds tomorrow. I'm gonna do the damn thing, make sure, yep, she's fully charged. Do that. Then also tomorrow, whenever we get the groceries, I'll have Chris bring in the table, and I'll just like, I'm not gonna like set it up, but I'll put it in here somewhere so that we can set up the table, bring in the chairs from the kitchen, bada bing bada boom, for whenever we want to have our cute little girly game nights. The lighting in this room particularly sucks ass, but it's like fine. It's just really yellow, but that'll be good. And then I'll pick up Chris's office because it's constantly a pigsty. And then the around the door, which is like, the shoes that we wear tend to be just like here. I'll put them on the shoe rack. I'll clean off this thing. And that will be pretty much that. I did make the grocery list. I'm not gonna get a ton of grocery stuff for Chris's lunches, the 2 things Haley requested, and like a couple things, because whenever we have company, we tend to eat out a lot, for better or for worse. So I don't want to like waste money on groceries if we're gonna be going out, you know what I mean? All right, y'all, it's 8 o'clock. I'm done for the day. I'm gonna actually bring my headphones and plug those in because I will want to listen to something tomorrow while I'm reading. Well, you've made it to the end of the video. I'm not gonna do anything else today besides put the wash in and wash the clothes and lay in bed. You know what I'm saying? So like, not really anything else to chat with you guys about. But if you made it to the end, drop, obviously, some sort of birthday emoji down below. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.